takes nomination forms and no hanum still on the front page of the Bonon and Ahafo Econo or say David Boache eyes another term as Bono is MPP regional secretary. This and many more headlines and waha and ba. And just to remind you, say David Boache my guest and anope on Adiache Bia. Yabeshe Bono is the honsem, Yabesha Mamu Munsem, Yabeshe Party Munsem, and then Yakeka Hunyina. Intino, Ayana do adventure Abba, Facebook 106.1 FM, YouTube, Sompa FM Live, na wakaya hon ewo. Na anope en komo kakra ewo ho. Ebedi nkomo. Afibia Auditor General ye report. Auditor General ye report no wi a. Na report no eko parliament. Report no ko parliamenta. Na public account committee akotena so. Wo mo tena so a. Public account committee adwuma na omo ye no. Eya akoye te say auditors adwuma na wo mo so the same adwuma. Questions are auditors bisa ye no a. Sa questions na public account committee so ko bisa. So I am thinking say Ebrasun say ye rethinking public account committee oversight edema a owo ewo auditor general report eso. Because auditor ko bisa questions. Now the chair report every public account committee. Now public account committee so no the same auditing questions and a mubisa. Emma adie no ne ye ene baby aye pesa ye koduru no ye ntumi nuru ho. Ndu be hu se afibia asem koro no a irregularities no ubia ye say the same story this every year. The same story every year. The same questions every year. But me tena see a me hwe nsam ne din no. Ana me hu say Ebraso say public account committee ye hwe kwan a ye sachira kwan a wo mo no ensaka auditor general report wa wo mo ne de ye adwuma no e wo say ye nsaka. Me tena see a me ye analysis no. Me hu say the same auditing questions. Questions are public account committee ebisa no. Questions are yebeka say auditing questions. And ye auditor general and so bisa sa questions no. Now already we bisa dada. Out of sa question obisa ye no. And odinya report. Our the report na ma public account committee. And at that point no public account committee answer say almost kobisa the same questions, but almost approach say a yet dia ebema auditor general report no etimi aso aba report the woman no aba be so bi ni say ye be hunu say year on year after year the same irregularities are AC no ye be hunu say aba form ansana yakan. So this morning yenin komo kakra me koma me no di matudin say rethinking public account committee oversight of auditor general's finding from repeating audit queries to driving systemic reforms. So what Niamika Wahane say instead say public account committee no obebisa the same questions are auditor general ebisa no. E was a public account committee no. Woman no adiye no. So woman second report na. Ediye epeja yen. Ediye kodrum pempenswa. Ye behunu se nsachira ye eba. Ewo ye report auditor general edeba no emu. So the big question as mbisa kakraka ne say public account committee no omo solve problems and answer simply no omo bisa questions auditor general di kan ya bisa dada no afibia public account committee omo free institutions ya free institutions na ya bisa questions ahodo binom efa omo kwan a omo de oman sika na aya adwuma enti ye bisa say esa parliament wɔn bisa the same questions ana say essence auditor general di kan yakɔ bisa saa questions ne nti sɛ parliament nsa kan saa report na ɛsɛ sɛ ɔyɛ adwen sɛ okay if that's the case there kwan bɛn na yɛbɛtumi de nhyehyɛeɛ gu akwan mu na saa nhyehyɛeɛ no a yɛde gu akwan mu no ɛbɛboa ama questions a auditor general bisa ayɛ no yɛnya mmuayɛ ɛde ama ɛhɔ ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ public account committee no managene kɔ na ɛnyɛ the same auditing questions na auditor general ko bisa no ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn no nso ɛfrɛ na wɔn ebisa so yɛhwɛ the current model sɛ CI said ya public account committee yɛ n'adwuma enie public account committee no wɔn nsa ka auditor general report na wɔn nso akɔtena ase na yɛbisa receipt wei ɛwɔ hen procurement breach wei ɛdɛn na ɛbaayɛ payment wei a moyɛɛyɛ no ɛho nkratasɛm wɔ hen unsupported payment budget overruns sole sourcing contract this nsɛm wei a ɔmo bisa no nyinaa ɛyɛ legitimate but mema dwene mu no megidi yɛ sɛ ɛyɛ classic audit issue ɛyɛ auditor general ɛna ɛsɛ obisa saa questions wei na auditor general bisa wie na ɔde brɛ parliament sɛ parliament foe mekɔyɛ nhwehwɛmu no wei na mahunu sɛ ɔde ma mo sɛ deɛ a ɛnsɛ sɛ mo so nkɔbisa the same questions ɛsɛ sɛ mo yɛ deɛ mohwɛ kwan a mobɛtumi asi nneɛma a ɛde wei no ɛba no mobɛtumi asi ano okay yɛnhwɛ ɛne sɛ saa na kyerɛ deɛ na auditor general ne constitutional role ɛyɛ deɛ wɔ hia abusuafoɔ constitution of Ghana ɛma auditor general to me say or investigate irregularities ɛnneɛma kwan yɛ sɛ yɛ adeɛ na yɛamfa so anyɛ no ɔnhwehwɛ saa asɛm no mu ɔmmisa ho questions
Sompa FM
ɔnhwehwɛ adanseɛ adanseɛ de bɛba no or examine ɔmpɛnsɛmpɛnsɛ mu miebie mu ɛnhwɛ adanseɛ a ne nsa bɛka no afei undetermined responsibility sɛ ɔwɔ ahene yama one city sɛ fakɔtɔ laptop yi ode tɔyɛ ana wamfa ntɔ ti sɛ wamfa ntɔ de a ɛho soboɔ no o ɛna ɛsɛ yɛde bɔ afei on disallow unlawful expenditure sika bi a yɛde ayɛ adwuma a ɛnyɛ ne kwan so a no on disallow onka sɛ mo yusu sika ne de ba yɛ mpene wo a wo de sɛ sika ne yɛ ade a eni kwansa na ade yɛ no yɛ gi sika na firi wo hɔ afei on sɛ charge officers a omo yɛ responsible endi wei ene auditor general ne constitutional rule ɛwɔ ɔman Ghana mu enti no auditor general no ɔyɛ more than say or record the irregularities keke auditor general ni mu odu chen say obeba bebo yamane say me call assembly a me hunuwe wo say o to me say obetimi say charge o to me say obetimi disallow payment na die na yehunu die na ekoso ade na afi bia the same problem, the same approach, the same institutions. And omudi yete auditor general report mu. Ene na yemisa se auditor general adwumani dia kwan be na public account committee ebetimi afa so na ono add value e de aka auditor general adwuma wayere ho. Mema dwene misusu se by the time auditor general report ebedu parliament no na much of the technical audit work no already now auditor general awie enti public account committee no comparative advantage or any say or say or advantage say or oversight responsibility our institutions and also or obetime bisa accountability obetime ahyehyɛ emra edin sachrae reforms ebeba na fe omobetime monitor enforcement So auditor general ase charge ana wadisallow payment bia ombetimi ahwe say omo monitor hwe say ekosa and ombetimi drive institutional change sa niema we na say public account committee ya ebema auditor general report no emu ayedu esura bam na fe tumi abeta echira ebema niema etumi akose dia ewo say eko so ene na how poten no the real problem no eye dia ya the real problem ene say how poten no ene say audit report bebreba ya ye enyina no bone kronoa mistake kronoa ena afibia eba audit report mu na eye bone benya ministries department agencies metropolitan municipal and district assemblies universities state-owned enterprises bone kronoa ena omu nyina eye eno kire say how no enye institutional problem because sa bone no a ebesi TECHIMAN municipal assembly uko Nkoranza municipal assembly the same uko eye Nkoranza of the same uko TECHIMAN of the same enti a kire say how no enye institutions no ena ewo sa how no but how no is systemic how no a systemic problem ewo ye governance structure no mu. And this is where public account committee mobile use initiate reforms ebema nsachraye aba ewo adeye ene asetena nyina emu. So sanete there na ye can say from symptoms to disease. From symptoms to disease there ye misa say instead say ye baby say Adena institution X or violating procurement rules, Sa question no. Auditor General di Kenya ko bisa dada. The public account committee nyemo adwuma no. Samu so mbekwa ko bisa. Instead samu mbekwa ko bisa the same question no. Public account committee ebetimi ebisa say Adena bone krono a afe krono afibia institutions krono a sanema no ekoso parliament bet ma hwehwe enumu say ye bibia ba da bia bone ba kono a da bia institution krono a afibia amane bo krono a nti adenti a ekosa ye hwehwe na ye hunu ne enti ekosa ye betimi asia no afei ye betimi say parliament bet ma bisa say womu auditor general sanction womu no adentia ana yebiza sanctions no eye adwuma disallowance no eye adwuma surcharges no eye adwuma na enye adwuma parliament betuma bisa sa questions we nyina na fe parliament betuma se ahwehwemu se adentira offenders no the same offenders the same mistakes afibia parliament betuma ahwehwe na ohwehwe na yehu a then na ya dan yensa aye emra esiano ya pe anu aduru a ebema ebi ensi biem enti sanete da na ye behwe a better oversight model no say ye betima bibi te say a thematic national hearing instead say ye be invite nipa kakra bi and I say ni individual and institutions be no public account committee obetimi a hold forums obetimi a hold organize programs for such institutions no ewo eye niem na ye bisa question say e de na ma procurement failures ne ba na ye bisa say e de na ma payroll irregularities no eba na ye bisa say contract management monte ase ne sen na sen na mode ye adwuma o how be na mode ye adwuma muhia se ye nyina ye hia na ye bobo sansen we so na ye toato adwene na ye sigina ya e ya na montu ba ko a ebe masinto bebra da bia eba auditor general report mu no ya sha ase na ya bre ano ase ye behunu ntokura sika no enwunu fam na yatuatua sa ntokro no nyina we ni adwuma esese public account committee oye ewo auditor general report ho na nyamu adwuma ne se mo be kwa kobisa the same audit questions auditor general adikan abisa eno ne ade a ewo se ye hwe na yetu ho anamon ema bibia eye nkoso it is auditor general betimi aye saade ne de a hwan mu na key participant no eye hwan say public account committee obeye forum bi etesa key participant no omo ye hwan mu a key participant no bi betimi aye auditor general no ankasa public procurement authority ministry of finance if you say budget ni ade nyina eho na eko office of the head of the civil service if you say civil service no civil servant ni nyina hye wo ma say local government service selected repeat offenders assembly and institution bia ebusuafo otai repeat some mistakes no you betima invite no na ya hye wo mu sinto ene ne yekeka ho afei best performing institution you betima afre wo mu nso ba bia ye behunu se corruption ewo mu no ye betima afre OSP ye betima afre Yoko ye betima afre Shraj ama omu nyina be kira adwen kwan ya befa so a saa irregularities ne mfonso adabia eba no yetumi asisi ano ewo ho enom wenum ne nema ye ya ye beka se ye kyekyere oman wenum ne nema ye ya e beka se oman no ye kɔ yanim wenum ne nema se yetumi ya ebema aban botaye the reset agenda no etumi abam na ye kobisa the same question auditor bisa receipt we wo hen auditor bisa ya wanya receipt ntina wa flag e wo report no mu ndi se parliament so public account committee samoso ko tena ase na moso ko bisa the same questions ye yira focus enu ntia auditor general report wa ya tena ho nyina no afi bia the same mistakes afi bia the same offenders because we are not finding solutions enya dia ye pe emuaye e dia ma ohaw no e dia I say ekuro atu 90 na wode asawa akotare okokoso ekuro no enwuda sena ese eye ye ya ne sa madwene mu no megiri ye se ebemma yahunu sinto no ne fapem nti ebasa public account committee ebetimi produce cross government reform directives compliance timelines repeat offender checklist and a watch list assembly bia and institution bia repeatedly or yes am from so no you betimi build data on them na yahwe how you betimi strengthen wo ama bibia ayenkoso na afei ya propose legislations emra ebema yesi sa enema no ni nyina ano afei the new approach me propose e was Sompa de ache bia so say ye jatu na dia ye adwuma the new model no ebe save parliamentary time I tell the Tna TV so na ebisa the same question na auditor ebisa ebe reduce duplication of functions and roles ebe improve policy learning ebe strengthen enforcement ebe address the root causes adie no ohaw no ne fapem pa no na fe a deliver measurable accountability at the amayen abusia dia ye kan nyina ne se san komo nyina e wo se eye targeted hearing say wo mo a ebetumi akira adwen a ye betumi e de akon sinton na da bia eba no wo mo na se ye frɛ wo mo me fa na thought ni madwena idi awieye ene se auditor general primarily ono ena owo ewo say or establish the fact no or no na so determine responsibility auditor general na so or establish the fact say assembly we why irregularities ɔno na ɛsɛ determine responsibility say nipa sumasi MFO ana DFO we wanya wadeɛ ye ana coordinating director we wanya wadeɛ ye ɔno na ɛsɛ all exercise surcharge any disallowance powers say what disika we mempene ma woni ye gisika no wan fa ma ye beti afiri wakatuam wan fa ma ye do bema yoko wan fa ma ye do bema CID ene ade no ono ne wo sa to me no ena public account committee dia misusu ni say esese wo na drive accountability TECHIMAN municipal assembly public account committee say auditor general report say moye bone number 1 bone number 2 bone number 3 yamamu nansa yamamu na wotwe yamamu bosome mo antua na mo we a ade we na ebeto mo aha na ese parliament de na si form emma accountability ekoso e was say o monitor enforcement disallowance any surcharge account na auditor general bi no sika se na nkrofo etua edigum e was say you follow you monitor na ye recommend reforms na ye correct failure what your system no emu abusuafo we any the new modeler me feel say public account committee dine ho ye na dwen say obesesa afiri sa kwan dada no na waba kwan we so a irregularities ene niema bebre sinto bebra afi bia yehunu auditor general report emu no bia ano bebrase ba nokore pa wom ni say technically speaking nokore ene say questions are public account committee ebisa no eye auditing questions once eye auditing questions no it becomes duplication because eye auditor general ene eso kobisa wadi kan akobisa na wabisa wie no out of eno ena ama wenya report na odi ama wo mo no ndi se mo nsaka report na e wo say yehwe kwan ben na niema e wo report no mu no ebi nsi biem ene public account committee enye hu biem na ehia nso obenya kokodura akwatena TV no so yebisa the same questions we are end of story next year auditor general report ebeba the same mistake the same institution and an offender na yet ho the cycle continues we ene anopay adisuan kakra me no esua na matudin say rethinking public account committee said ya omofa so a omoye womo ade yegusu a yesom ko yanim ade a kye bia ha Sompa 106.1 FM TECHIMAN site eda ye wo sunyan kwan ne so akakakra ama wadru akina no ana wadru barrier no ye wanimu ho a motofita junction ho filling station a yesi a yenwie ye no ho ana ye wo obetimi aba ene ye na atu anamon a saa na montuo no de enkan kro ene mpuntuo ebeba ama bibia atumi aye pepepe enti anopei yegusu a ye hwe de a ewo akire enyina ama bibia akonkan pacho bebre medame ho aba so every ha enum ade achen bia ene munsem ena enam ye basisia
solid yes solid foundation educational complex fapem mapa when one pay awfo abata na ahwefo esan say ye man da ache ejina ngomasua wo wonya ne mfiti ase enti solid foundation e frefra abata awfo na ahwefo se de nyankonton frefre nsu awigina brem ye nyina yade ye nyina apostle George Asaredua de nyamesro tine mu ana ode nyamesro mu ntete ahya achechefo mu mase twum ya wodi dua ye mamu amadachi mapa solid foundation educational complex butaye ne se ena NJP yebeye the best maths and science school water TECHIMAN municipality Wabono East school ichire UC Maths adusua eboa building ye mofra no IQ ye wo debating society ye wo cadet corps school yi won hyehye mapa e de ma enkura wo mo ba preschool e ye crèche e de kosi KG2 asuafo 50 ya wo bedi nka ba afi admission mu no admission ye free kwa e de ma wo mu ade school fees pe ade wo mu betua ya renovate solid educational school complex aye mu no twea ho wo standard kitchen facility ya ye mofra de ne da akoma so yi ye wo CCTV cameras emma ye man bambo ene ahotoso ye wo buses e fa ye mofra de won ko school e beda nyina na abefo dual or student dex ahodo a ye di free amonone emma ye mai traso form eji adesua yie emma ne ka wo mtim ye wo TECHIMAN Jerusalem ye ben lawyer agyeman fie ho ye afre 0557 366 027 0597 427 012 0547 632 834 Solid Foundation Educational Complex TECHIMAN Fapem Mapa Emma esuafo da chi wie yi enenti awofo abata na ahwefo wo mu da na wo mada.
Are you ready to take your theological education to the next level? Order for so we reverend minister or software and sempakani, elder, deacon, and our church leader, and now so we didinia, obeso wukrenum kanya, and your word for Christ, theological college, and American farmer. The hodie, what the nimdia aka a yahu niama, when Yankopa namswa fro nipano. Sazo and a watch the chirafwa, Ronibekas we season. Our you well equipped in both spiritual and physical knowledge. What should I do in VP? No nimdia stronko our Bible and church Greek and Hebrew and the account. Word for Christ Theological College. A whole energy shadia and doso Bible etchere Emma work rane kain. No what yet to anamoa edobe ko dan kwa jim. Word for Christ Theological College. HM ewo Jaco Community Days Senior High School no. And TECHIMAN me come no edi animation. Meeting days no eye fiade bia 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sana memene da so 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Programs are all running in Bini. Certificate courses, you know. Your certificate in biblical languages and here Greek and Hebrew, beginners 1 and 2. Certificate in ministry, certificate in biblical studies, modulo 1 and 2. Diploma courses, and also your diploma in biblical language, Greek and Hebrew, diploma in ministry, diploma in Bible studies. Any the account hopi. A job of 4. Oh, Pebabia, you bet me a church or Kirano. Yet doso mu. No one who said that by a dad sits in a moon, waiting me at Toho, waiting me a prakon kanya. A word for Christ, Theological College. WCTC and I make come from out. So best on your forms in the bitwa. Casafidia Utia, Ubabina forms in the Biato. Ubetia friend 0246 979428. 0243 104471 and that's Obetia friend 020 4979 428 and your WhatsApp and a call. Word for Christ Theological College. Wouldn't when you go past some so best we are singing.
Double Red Rose, a Pomudemu champion. Tie, mi be di Double Red Rose a free affluence global ho danse a trail. Adriani no wanwa so du miensa ene dia bomu aye Double Red Rose. Na eboa ma wapomudin sipi. Double Red Rose eboa boni pedua no ho ban. Free yarewa ho na ema wa ho kekan so ekosro. Eye antioxidant powerhouse. Fryanse sia. E was
0242 761703.
Na Tremubia. Our
TECHIMAN Sunyani Quantum so. Goa Filling Station, Bakoma Estates, Akina Hotel in Chemuhwa.
Double Red Rose, and Mawa Pomode Mapa, Nemawo Diason Ebem.
Sedia, I said my funuma. Order for say savings account, current account, susu account, and mafra savings account, shares account, and a fixed deposit investment, and a peso ya. Make for second Advent cooperative credit union, and amount, many that's what I may say. So a pabusia pa, see a pabusia, Eddie Jumadia, or your number one, and to one open a trade loan, or Pesica Eddie Ega, and that's one cast out pabusia the Ayawadia. Say a woman swim now pabusia Eddie Shiadia, set car what Jumana we have an auto loan or group loan or maybe your second Advent cooperative credit union. Your special loans or a bini funeral loan, and I say emergency loans are interested so at the Febo course at Nanti savings account, your interest rate. That's why you may be a number debia say 1 month which was so about Cocopembo so may a do me no and fast why better your friend interest. Now one or your fixed deposit you are 20, but he send your man in the amount. Say Bibian in the baby, Obenya for Swift so say see the other four so seek a cemetery koya. Now make for second Advent cooperative credit union and yɛde ama wɔ. Wobɛhu second advent cooperative credit union. Ɛwɔ TECHIMAN Nkoranza kwan so. SDA Central Church hɔ a 0543 567554 anaa 050 2696 Second Advent Cooperative Credit Union. Your financial success is our priority.
Sompa.
Right, everyone for you the munina say aha aye Sompa 106.1 FM. Yadi kan share aye Auditor General report. And said ya Parliament ekita de ye adwuma no. Me madwene mu no me hu say the same auditing questions are Auditor General bisa no. Eno na Public Account Committee no so bisa. Enti emma yenya emfaso bia mfiri mu. So I am proposing say instead of say Public Account Committee ebesen akobisa the same auditing questions no womon hwe the other reforms wa ebetumi ama accountability aye adwuma. There's another issue maintain it mfiri wansa na mama brother akwaba. The other issue no has to do with the tribunal aban edemrako parliament no. One say, ye mind Ghana, ade ba ko ye nya ade wo ho ene say, asemba ye kano wa ye nheda no suko nko asem na tiko enko hwe asem no nia etitle emu sansem no ba ko the tribunal aban say ode ba no. Many problems are aban say or introduce tribunals, but BBSC ye pese ye de toto ho na ye hwe ede na asie omampani mahama ete committee or the Professor H Kwasi Prempe neto ano se omumisa Ghana fo adwene na ye constitution a ye woi 1992 constitution enema bia enhia wo mu no yenyiyi ni nyina emfiri mu enti Wama wi adwuma ne de report na akoma aban na wohwe omo report na Constitutional Review Committee no recommend say the regional tribunals no yentwam emfiri ye man yi emu mayemfa regional tribunals no emeka ye court systems no ehon committee no agina so enie committee no womo niente womo kasa yentwam ene say regional tribunals no already abeye redundant. High Court asha say enuma regional tribunals no beye no High Court ye dada enti yemano enkoda din na yema High Court entoa so enye adwuma oye no committee no toa so kan bio say resources are akande a yede bebiebie regional tribunals no yebetumi de ahye High Court no mu ama High Court no Circuit Court any District Court no womanya hoden na womadwuma ye etumi akọ enkan. Committee no san recommend bio say yemie Circuit Court ni tumi mu na cases bi wo ho a entumi nko Circuit Court ye ne saa ebema ebema regional tribunals no ensheda emihia. Committee no san kan bio say Article 126 126 ewo ye constitution no emu no yentwam efise ehono na eka say esese ye tete regional tribunals nti so omosi yenyi tribunal no mfiri hode a ene na ese saa article no enso yetwam ede efiri ho enom na omo recommendation no enyina womo kan sansen we nyina ewie ye eno abusanfo abehia se yedi nkomo ewo ho efise ebi nipa bi ne womo ya adwen ebi ne womo enya adwen se si aye ka say abind the miracle parliament say yente regional tribunals na ebepem 15 July 2026 aye wo mu 15 July na je nanu yai enura chi yai ana let's say enura say na kra system ebepem enora na eyade a cabinet awie ni meeting a etwato na etoso miensa the last and third meeting of cabinet a omodwen constitutional review committee report no ehun but ebepem nora cabinet mebo amane bia say constitutional review committee report no omoje tom omone ya adwen ana say omuhia say yebesa kira enema bi mu omo report bi amaye but aban edikan ede tribunal homra no echo parliament I raise questions bebre ewo ho say aban ono a ne constitutional review committee a oteye no one wo mo nya adwen ana eye questioner so oman Ghana ye nyina ye tenase na ye dwen ho adenti na sese ye boka ye karisika ema committee bi ya adwuma ede mayen na ebe wiase no na yato ede agu yenim dia council of state cabinet womo ejina yesie ebeye ewo that particular recommendation ho but se wo ani ene aso a ye de hwe eti asem a ubehunu se anamonu a aban atu adi kan kra de bill eco parliament se yemie regional tribunals no kire wo se sa recommendation no even though abanya cabinet report no ma bonten but you bet me aka say sa recommendation no dead on arrival dia ye wade a chen bia so ne ade chen a ensema nkrofo ani ni so nkrofo adwene ma so no ye chekire ma wuhu ni ayenim ane say ye regional tribunal but dia de wom na ne nsunsanso ewo ade ye afoforo ho ene de wo hen enu bi ena yate ho ede akere wano pay well o hwebre no a akasima beye edu na abo anope no nwotwe dada Philip atenase ewo ha enom ewo ade ache bia adwumadie so me manache na afi ya sase atetetete enkomoyi eho kai se anope ya ne David Boache nso ebetenase efiri no nwotwe mpa mu ekoya ya no betenase na ya dwendwen oman Ghana eho ya bedwen bono east ho ene ne niema bebre ni nyina ewo ha. Brother, good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
Na anope wapom to say
Chedi amponya ko badaro me pa na bache also e
and so erade de acheyen.
Yes,
erade de acheyen.
Yes, yeah, then am ase.
Right, two issues ena ma raise ewo ha no pay rethinking public account committee woma juma from me analysis no me hu say omo committee ne tenase omo repeat the same audit questions auditor general abisa no inti ye the same questions, no results. So if we want to rethink here, was a public account committee, no, unya a different direction, ebema the effect, badia auditor general ayeno eso. And here one issue, my boss want to pay, and the last one has to do with constitutional review committee recommendation versus a buying agenda say. Obebie regional tribunals. But two issues in my menjo wonte ho.
Na na me da sipi de di kan no ye beda ye be chia na nanu atena nkonwa. Right. Ye papa no ma so for ever no muslimi for ye beda o munyina ase no bibie na no pe wanya adaje a wo tie Sompa 106.1 FM so ye be chia no. Na ya kase TECHIMAN no ya se adwuma ase Sompa FM. Enti se obese oni edi dwuma anytime bia ye pono na bia osunyan kwan so ye Fred Junction mi moto fita junction o de say o de pragia na eba de a omo ye o de car na eba so a filling station bi e osunyan kwan so ye nyan wie ye aha san waduru e police barrier na sa Akina hotel no opposite wa abon say kwan bi da ho a moto for no junction omo ye moto no uduru ho no ma na ofa sa kwan so about 50 meters to 100 meters we duru e Sompa premises ho no ma a permanent place ayewo so anytime bia ba to enye hired property a permanent place a yankasa and a uni enti obi bia sa wote yenka enye Sompa sunyane nye Sompa Nkoranza na Kumasi ana Takwa Sompa TECHIMAN enti TECHIMAN na yeda na 106.1 unya de to so abeti yenka na no pay ti achia atiefo nyina na nyina ana your legal system, there's a problem with the legal system. Now problem ni nyina Ghana un say problem be shasia be shasia free politics. Sure. Say politics nya kwa wura ade mu a sebe o ade ne mu nyansa no nya dwuma bio. Say politics me ti so say politics in Ghana e ko wura ade mu say kurudum ade ne mu nyansa no entime nya dwuma biem. Ma menye se no bi anti ase asofodie first. Who suffer cry now when I tired of crash and say, Aquadia or suffer. Which ya prophet, our yin yamidifua, na glow crow and say, I pay or yin yamidifua. Right. They also conducting only a year. Now say your wood money chill politics or so. Would you be dear dance here? One more shall come in a crown, comes and a crown a day, and mem, maybe out a gun. No great. When you don't join politics, say Kim. We be win we say me who say na one wine away e free one afia man comes and comes a folklore Morgan class for true and you mu bi right eh ba ko your football FIFA kra won e kra say my mfa man yosem wuram under tono ye the politics wuram mama you see your tournament kra na the moment you call first na your tournament na ye nyaade ye saa na so ye ni ball no ball ba na ye nyaade abedi pele mo pens no mu ni ball pa but due to one or two things into no mu ntimi nko sure every 2006 I call World Cup I call ye call shine omu ye bepem ne ye nko tournament bia che da mo bo bia hu bio because we be kono undertone na politics and in the mu right until legal system no so no politics be mu no ama the acumen, the luminariness are also a day a shiny legal system no ye nyakwan. And ne why are you obi okwana say timi ni ko di ade bia ni ade ni be di ani mo no kre munim di ankasa kra no ankasa kra woni bi wo dey ankasa me advocate say your certain department bi wo eni si ade obi a woni ho nim de ekokọ hye ho right first like education education you see you go to obi a ho like Professor Jaina na about say correct no you perfect fit who say oya and bebre na tibo so oba wanya oboa professionally technically ya onie mo digu akwama wo koni abie so kire what things no oye ye dey owura aduchum right you realize no kuta practical experience the area of academics not just education because say oye educationist and also academician into a buy you could see the changes are one or the bar on the face any undergas on near my yeah na ye more better enti e basa de me do on mani pa de da ko so honim de akwa on she de nim two ade ba kwa de bia brebu kan se bi on kransa say e was say you teaching nipa man ka say aine ade no woni mo e bi go a lawyer na lawyers yentete wo mo de to mo Johnny Chambers yentete wo mo nyina oba kra sel oba Johnny Chamber o Johnny Chamber and sana what my practice your senior lawyers your junior lawyers mo nyina didi wo mo na yase enti ye kan no obia ni wo no ma wo no ohia orientation obia hia orientation right enti orientation should go on hwe Attorney General the bia make was from Nkoranza na make say this Attorney General o impress me the reason o impress me say me hwe the pedigree the background and now what him ya wa mranimu no wa kira de wa represent wa practice adena che and was say kuta doctorate cry in the area and any the air course no na it doesn't commensurate and che the way city nipa yoko for opo bia omuso here orientation pa yoko for and na me dwe omo yoko because one sebe you nipa e de ne ko share ho no Raymond Acha. Okay, Raymond Acha. The executive, Onyo be a associated with Yoko da. Me tea, me reading the profile, no, on yet more Yoko da. Legal stream, no, on yet Juma or like this security, our security background as a senior journalist, what could training any yama be but security no on yet Juma and honum specifically. Right. And he said the person, and then say, baby, yan yaman fan shen and sasa. Now say, Honorable Muntaka, Tama adwo asafo mayi ne ba ya honorable adwo asafo yi no ba ya no be release ye wa offside and be afabra wa ye due diligence umu security unimu uja ya oti so here IGP to IGP commenter here the process here dey side arm no strictly by the police omo na hwe CID no ni ade no omo na hwe ni nyina se nipa no ko process nti o process ye film ansa na obi age ade no na ye wo niema bi wo kro omo hia sa amanfo benya e dey ade no kro omo ni nti wo come make wo comment say wo ye wider consultation wanye edu time for do so am time or do omo ko this that ade ne nkusi aga because o kan no obia wo ye expert in that area bia hu say papa na small kan no ntedi o kan ase what I mean to say is say one say ye can tribunal yeah nana right now you hear tribunals no okay now you hear tribunals now e so fa so no ka dwene pa e dey tribunals no enka ye pa one specialization say ye tribunal na so mu di asem a wona ya wo sa kwan ne so no omo boa ma ye hu like omunya nipa omo sa area no omo expertise no okay e mo to be di asem no say taxes a e wo se enye omo ye professionals or tax o ka asem na afi ade na ye no so no e boa ma ye hu ade kora pese ye ka ho asem employment ana taxes ana immigration ana na den tabuna no e boa e ma ye hu no and afi so say ye kan ye nya expert so a doctor medical ye kan even fa e bia mra ho bi obi akọ hospital ko ye ya ntudi e say medical doctors no e say expert ne kan mra no ho ma ye de ye
nti no we no be ma jury system aye adwuma and in the formation of jury no
yes
ye be hunu say asema ye kan medical health ho asema e was say jury no medical professional e was so
in fact medical luminary wom obi a wo akwadere wade nti eboama academia no ye nya omoso mfaso professionals ye nya omoso mfaso etimi use o because in Ghana and now on DW America man skill kra and you say that you are excuse when you share you don't use that word. You don't use when you make money, it doesn't mean say you have made life. Yes, I can broach abro for one gene your mosa. You ukra so say na now so that broach now decision say oh he's flamboyant. I don't know. Expensive flamboyant. I know they are too din because omo focus no. Nti the one years can nyeska. The also aye law no aye law. Now court na nti for siga na nkoton so the ko rule case no. Na pe obi a wo nim de. No ye nye ne sa. Nti ye very very careful say eye one so ye informality no ye ebra nipa no kwa low legal cost on say the traditional court no process we be fa musa abresa when e boa ma asem na yetimi di ntem af legal cost no so ba fam because a specificity you deal with case no like that and the amfa na be amfra fra kofa we ni ade you go straight to the point so I likely say ubo nkro wie we bo nkro wie by league I said you can say medical person no with the legal in a carbon no quickly they will know where
be jury no betimi ama atemu na kon
eti tribunals na dwene na ye de ye no
okay.
2 backlogs say your cases may be akwa di traditional court na kan yi se ho na nka ekọ nti amane mani bi bre che e bi ho no wakọ dem odem ba yi my friend remand the amane be 4 years but ka bi aka ni case no enka tribunal nka ba na nka ya clear free ho na de wo se bi an ya ye nti I believe say 2 no e bom independence omo ye independent omo medle no se bia de ne mefa mu se bia no omo ya ade na sometimes they don't go by the traditional system of courting no enti me giri se ade se Sompa FM tribunal no enka ye pa e boa ma manfo enya omo nya accessibility to justice very easily enya de ye bia tu so kra no se de na meka no court na nkasa no so e boa court no ma eboa nipa no mo ho no e ma omumu se so de nasem kra kokota na sa asem fa employment ho e fata se ho a enya de ye be che ye be clean internet ne ma na ko because now here your prisons excuse me ko ne nipa be brum ba na the question is see ye wi a politics nya be wura mu a the motive de ti ya na enya dwuma
politics nya be wura mu a
motive de ye kan hu se kan hu se de pa emrande ya na e feli no see ye de to ne o mu lay ade na kra o kan wi as hwe o de ta general ade na o kan enye fe but ade ne na ta chire ne ye de ye ne be wie ne realize because hiccups bi heckling bi interference bi wo
be mu
enti anu na say you know come here tribunal court no nka ye
okay
na as to so ye tia benya kwan ye adwuma no said ye ya prescribe said ye nim ko ye ka tribunal enya sebe enye da gomba kasa eye brofo enti nye Ghana nkwan ye practice tribunal system e wo all over aye betumi aye enti so ye se de ba me de tumi no eye nanso so no so mema kwan ama o matumi aye adwuma ene kura me se ne Ghana no nana wo ka na memro auditor general de ne so fa nga you nana auditor general you know meto on ma ya na ne ma ye mesere
de na wo mu ya wo sere
de dia mesere ne se hwe sebe nana ne kan se kwasia sebe ne dua ye ntia sumpren se yetna society mo na ade re okay ekọ na ba ensu ato na ayiri ensu ato na ayiri afaye ensu ato nana humu onamu no de display ne kire se ya dwene we e de etire no ya mfa nya adwuma
right
serious say billions of cedis go down the drain with this auditor general you know now when nyina no e sha ase we say me say politicians sometimes okay auditor general ne buy ko yi cases bi sa ba ne on Nkoranza na me ka kire o say case ya papa yi wa nyini yi and individuals nipa on obiepe mentors obiepe somebody to look up to and he said me look up to Dr. Ayini na o ya di bi sa na ya na nipa bi okra na emfa wo nyina obi anyina obi on no hwe obi to your point say nipa ne yemfonso okra ofisa mfonso na okra aye ne kra aye anunti na so be ye public figure on e say ohwe wana motuo yi cause ade bia obia ne de obeka bi obu a oka asema ni nyame ne wo kan ya na ofa enti na because on set the right precedence enti ade bi okra wo sem panifo ne yesu ano se ko kan asema ebi okra na na wo ye panimu na odifo yanim no nkola na nim no omunye bibia ma wo so odifo omu twi nkola na nim they want to set a good precedence na mo mu wura dem a ade aye de wa nyene ye pani nyesa sana no nti ade bi okra sa public no ba ye na o motive kra na ye in a way so be go through the processor emma may say because of politics because of this intina wo yes
right
look at sika afibia edreni na debu kaya me catch on Nkoranza said the you is a very key the you won susu nipa no ye kan politicians ye kan ahemfo ye kan empanimfo but sir auditor general report to impart ideally politicians are involved auditor general report and you politicians
technocrats wo munanka o man chechireye o man puntuo fapem ejina omo politicians dey o mo dey political direction na omo eba
but where you technocrats you from omo go duru onuma omo mbo DC and MCB aso bo few cases na be DCB din where ye MFO 114 saa yi for no
coordinating directors
mesi omo susu ya nada papa
omo na aban beko aban beba no omo da so ho
na wonim
omo ne aban bia ye aduma
the politicians in ye organ how bia technically technocrats no ono no odi public I know
right
it was here chiri to ba no afro nana also be so here Minister of Interior okay me my Minister of Interior adwuma say yes we have this can me CMC for ni bi o so no the document dia to pam outrageous amount na da so no busa say we there oh za na no ye ma contract na we announce your man be a 2 million be the agent say nti the o ye fast no so dabi e ho na be hu say MFO no hu say MC DC bia kopi baby ye yi finance no ye yi coordinating director no na sa issues we see bia akum I'm telling you what the told was no I will not sign this ho na no now person mafia MC and DC no the MC bi also o ye in depth na gimu do to you so be mafia na ofa ha no asia ofa na no asia the better be wan say transfer no me na me come chero
nti se wo ye MC anaye coordinating director krampo na se wo anye smart ye de niam bi betreke wo
MC for the omo de treke o
ama why because okra bia wo be abefo
Messinana, or would they trek on Madame Zibono? Miss Omo, blue on Mouse and Mujini di Poco and Lemnos on the Yatrekano. Well,
because Oba Becacho, had it, Sani, Chief, we dear. Okra yak. I
don't know per diem no say per diem obi because our strategy on obetim dia ye ne afosify ne ma ye hu onim technocrats Ghana how power back Ghana we technocrat because they are not in the public's eye into oya dia hu ba underground ono na agada o man dan nsem se kosua as a political party hu omo sa no so go duru kro bi ma every time say ko Aja Abraham ho okwa Aja Abraham ho be we ne elections no who go duru on ma so you be an adwimu dawa obekire the right way to do it they are here unscrupulous they are here you know on be say tonchene na on a Manchester aba no na the 50 series a shame uduru na ko duru on ma o senior makura sibi o yesia koyebi obekire to strategy ni nyina and say nipa no adwenbone be ntino ka so ba maneuver corona o ye easy man technocrats and then the problems of Ghana. Look at Omudie politicians. Yes, they may Omudie another discussion for another topic for discussion. But we would every year by year increase. So when they see say politicians enjoy their and also a technocrat they also enjoy be. That is the problem with say you here dey afu no.
And what they some of the things and tricks is that Omoye say unsupported payment.
Yes.
Obefa sikare na wakoto ade no.
Yes.
Or the 10 cities in a koye. Na wakoto 2 cities ade. Oba document bi ani so. Anyere pa onkohwehwe document mada. Na te say ACDs no.
In the worst scenario you obey. No abanana. Na no beto 10 cities on. Kofo na yere me. Me yi ba ku de yi bi ahye me. Ye ne 30 cities.
Ayene.
Na shops ni me say the you in Ghana is a problem. Oba no so aba no ga so ye ne 30 cities. Oh me ni bi de manya kan am say masa. Ye na menya. Dabi de metia ya ma oni. Gisem ye ni say me kire wo right way na ye ne say na metia ma ba pa say wo de ade bam na me nye. Me de bia ne won to akọ me fa ho. Na assembly no nya na de a me pe wa assembly bia hu. Otwe won hu adokrom no oda. Me ne politician crash ya. Those days na me active for hosting no. Ofro bia ai everybody eba boy en friend do problem ke be ya ka mu gum kakra na ya o wia emble for me she mama me kan obi ate o ya na me aton so papa me ka say me a journalist o me nye communicator e ma political party usika maje didi e medi na kra me ko ajoju ana iraboni ana tidium na kwako didi but se wa amfa nipa obetimi akasa amre wa me oba me nkasa ma no tu obero be di to me expose no because facts no wo ho adisunya ho and now David Buache ba David want I dey pay David as say delegates maintaining ni bibia say David is accessible David mimi ano no menji bibia free no hoda but oye access oye radio station v oye gin oye gi now friend no they all need time go me be some few minutes or be respond the offers bibia be say ni bibia no accessibility
right
some of them omo ye yom kwa ba omo lusu no gidi oba kwaji aba no ofre no kra we chairman o fi won ne kasa kra o fi no doje wa bon wa kwaji yi na boso no the scan o de awuram any popularity na me free abusuasem o timi nya adwana party ni lusu
right
idea yi nana technocrat is one of the problems of Ghana.
Ya solve sa problem no because technocrat no obi tie adwumam afi kura na bia wa ye adwuma be 20 years owo se nyame man nkwatenten a owo be ye another 20 years and 15 years won anima obe ye adwuma ka ho ansa na wako pension and this problem no recurring the same offenders the same problem the same institution and at the bia afi auditor general report to omo ye be ye den
right nana one I will say yenya aban a papa be friend kojo ban redu erade fa na currency ye
amen
even MCs oh wa no pa e bi ebo ono no by 7:30 no to over a crowd the car be ban mache no o be ban no pa no to 2 ya to say okra hu mpo odi gidi na ewura say eh honorable ana oba yuma 10 one we okunya no furu so be fratos ma betana be 7:30 if you no na amafo ema wodim say na enkenyan e ba ban no was say aban no di na niko sa ankofo no ho
right
na one nipa on so ye adwuma na se supervisor na de oye den obeti ato oye den niam bi bekeka no because obi anya was di otwasa no oni obi okwa intentional obi o under duress ye de ade bi ahye ne kon a saa de ahye ne kon ti omo de blackmailing no omo de manipulating nti the more wo aban no wo set because saa areas unim say assemblies na ye adwuma effectively a aban bia be succeed ana
assemblies na ye adwuma
effectively a aban bia be succeed
I didn't tell cancer
because one omo na ye dead omo ye closer to the people decentralization you know omo na ebetia boa sa aban be project o na be succeed the assembly na be kire o say okokoko agwa ade omo hia e toilet wo si toilet ni manipa na ade ani je e ebre omo we ade omo hia pa ye kwan assembly no obetia ma true picture
because assembly no e wo onim the need why needs assessment e wo communities ni na
closer to the communities some of them kromu free kromu wa ha no watena ebi wa TECHIMAN say o kas one ka problem wa obo na ni anya bi onim ba wa ba wote soro ma sebe kas obi mra ha no mra me yes survey ni wa obeye but on to me the full ayite say obi a wote ho
right
say na na wote we obi betia betra say obi host bi say ye holiday obi host but the way I was in corner no the way I was in niam inside no oye de ya wonya ne sa into one say supervision ekoso
right
now buy no one on say ni nyina ye say priorities politicians also contribute to technocrats and so yen from so because who say mo ba my agenda the mba ya mbetia retain power any here mo until they will provide you those things and on the blind side no mo so explore with their professional background to favor themselves and they ba ko until who aban no say we ya president mama say one of the things in say effective decentralization system now the failing here decentralization okay ya time wa MDC buy no Honorable Adam Johnson district chief executive TECHIMAN North and Honorable Kokwe James and Anwo de neba ha omo parliament I listen to them almost for the past 7 years or so ombo years bi mo fan cheme na assembly no nya common fan na owe mu nya ye one common fan ba no TECHIMAN no onya 8 billion
okay
8 million Ghana cedis. As since I'm to 9 million, a little over 8 million Ghana cedis. And yet for the first time ever, and you could see say na in Kenya Abba Assembly Hall. Where would the uncote Northern Belt to say
Southern Development Authorities, you know.
Savannah Belt, no. You made de buy, no. The project in by your detective project, no. You determine what so seat of Jubilee House war. As an abedru Southern Belt to say then. Ansa na aba beduru monti omo de aho kire enti MCs omo ye adwuma ne MCs a one no omo MPs ni effective enti omo de omo bom MPs no na omo no omo ko kakra enti onso nya ba ko bia no aye de afram ha sei minim se honorable Jacko obeba
right
ade ba ko bo ansa no abo agye mensa course aye close enti esa no omo ye close ni enti no na eboa TECHIMAN no omo bia nye hu because na MP no NDC and I what you so DC no so ya aban no so MPP then enti da bia na ntokwankwan na wo because onya I say ntokwan no fon na ato ne akaka onya fans ne mfa nye project and MP no so no ono no ni muodu nti otimi puli ye ne bia wotimi bo DC ne assembly ne fesa afi na ntokwa ba one day omo be hia ntokwa ma soldier police for eba mu tobodom say ye ba be traffic light.
Yeah, I remember that story.
Okay, yeah, you interview the crowd about Everson. I don't go. Oh yeah, no say oh yeah no. Akwa no. Bineti ya urema call lobby because I a lawyer. Sabra na you know. Na do ni pay o papa ya ojaye ye roto no ojaye no say. Amwakwata. So we a lawyer. And I will so ne maame no. Ode maame no probably close. Eti maame tie wura ma kolobe eteki to mamo ana maame no ma de break ko to mamo de ko say na da na yen omo ko sencho seden ana omo ko na omo say ade na ye ti ha na ye di project e ba e be won say MP no your position no ye ba ne tourism no is it tourism they no da no any meet on say lawyer enti omo ba no ma be see MP no so no man na call ni akɔhwɛ tourism ani na ɔsi former minister of tourism ye be see travel lighter ni abesi MP no so and this is opo ompene no need to go shame e won na mai be yi na wa no mo bre
right
enti on President Mahama and one or Tesono. Omuma assembly system, more fan say, Kituabi. I say, oh, honum na journalist, and now back it to a Ubunenimtia, Kaise, and Penufo Motosa. A common Friday mood. It's a 1 to 10 year that you move through Nuno Biaman is one night. So, a year, see effective. Nana ato ata. Ena Kojoe J. Dako, Honorable Kojoe J. Dako, Professor Kwamina Ahoy, me bo mabaso. Omuna omo peso. Not decentralization. Ade here monam Kojoe J. Dako. Anytime you this, what your friend? Na do be see a church in mama no hu na no ani age. I will see enya binum saa. Ombetimi eno na me dey see universities no. Akoma dan omo university ho. Solely for decentralization and other year omo ye. Enti I will see me any call the decentralization system no. Ye de ni ko ho supervision be yadwuma. Se ho ye effective on my way say no. Mesi aban ni ko mbadwo no. Aban no ni ko mbadwo no. Now on just politicians will be gone. So political party member e de ade ebrewa. Kai say ni interest e ka ho. Obi a wo interest dey but say interest no koye more of self there's a problem. But so interest never serve the general good no kra no so anya bia. That's very good. But we are assembly system the motive the year wo mutiri mo de ye ne say en serve that purpose. Na ban ko munyo no. Na on fa sa needs basic needs no empren crofo na because obi won anya skyscraper and obi ti sonko na ope. Ono de basic needs. Na no assembly no beti a kire say ye way first, ye scale of preference ye way first, ye way second, ye way e beti aboa. The here so benya fans no na wanya the right collaboration ne amabe koso ma na me da ase.
Okay. Me da ase bebre yanhwe this final issue and sana wako Ghana Medical Trust Fund a health programmer President Mahama ede aba ya nickname program no Mahama Cares na National House of Chiefs say policy no ye if you like the nickname no free so say be ya ebe mana ye if you like ebenya national character na enkonko ye say Mahama Cares there it is there for NDC for it is there for people or more aligned with President Mahama minim what drain was House of Chiefs at the Abbey Timami say national social interventions as I say a man specific branding like Mahama Cares Anna
Nana Mebo House of Chief Abasopa. One of the things Oma Peja make us say very, very, very good. Na Ghana no idea ba ko na yewo unconsciously ye wa adibi ye fe bi inferiority complex. Se unyu bi a ye ntiye na ye agidi for idea ba ko atete pa me nya the confidence the word of the Lord e dey ahotoso ba ko. Ba me nimba bi obi anya the training. One we are the friends say inferiority complex. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. Now, our word was coined from what we call Obamacare.
Okay.
Obama, I think he made some initiatives like that. And we know more there Mahama Cares and stuff like that. But I believe, say, as a national policy, no, we don't do it that way. One thing, say, thank God, say, history there. Is it free school, free senior, free SHS? We had the will be to me and can't change as I did on the buy than another down for. Obi kana ye shasi and ye pilot ni here. They will roll you out with a boldness and another roll you out. No, nobody ever dared to do that. And the idea, say you know forever. Health insurance. Now you was snippets and Nkoranza any other places you can no more. Even till today, you was still private health insurance. Bet me aye be breakwa. O hospitals no more be. But Ghana there I rolly ye. E man it be nyina so there. President John Ajekum Kufuor and Edebaye. Mahama K. And found we need BI but on card face din and dasono. Ghana or what?
Ghana Trust Fund.
Trust Fund. Enokrano. I will say it Mrs. Sano.
Okay,
not area related to health. One say with health, no, it just like I say you greeny vegetation and vegetation, sir. And they are represented by a green color. Green. Okoniema a danger, and they are represented by a red.
Right.
So what you say? And you will say, sir, you know, you to me in such a way say a boy and nipa bit me who say a health related.
Okay.
To the point that I will see who say here a man for mama be boa e dia boa one or more. I like the concept because initiatives or might be an initiatives na ye. Now I know that because say review no I have a constitution yen for shim time ben you be review your constitution by force.
Right.
Because there are certain things that you be in the next 30 years no say dey wo dey year adwuma enye ye wo be sika kura first ne charge omo no ene sika ne bebre omo charge omo kota illegal. But this is nipa ni nimra no na eye synonymous with the tete no omo ye nti no omo bufa so. Also omo no tete de no omo ye ni set we say omo ye no why calculation no but wo de toto time omo ye ne na sika bi won ma ye be calculation we na kete.
Okay.
It is someone use dexterity tina tribuna na meka say no tribuna and obetimi amaneuver aya de be equivalent to enede but say review a constitution na ni be review from time to time.
Okay.
Into one thing say edino sa Ghana Trust Fund no clan e o sesa no na ye ne health related. Okay. Me say we a health na ni logo no slogan no enye say ye ade ye de boa so obi a wo ho kwan a obetia be boa ma ade na koso aban ne be boa ba individuals ho kwan say on be vote on ma use dia tum na etimi aboa say ne ye kan eniema negotiations be bre koye ne ade na make reparation ni ye no. These are some of the things you betia link it to it. Every year, you guys will put in something to heal. As we are healing people, no, near healing the wounds of people who go through slavery near the other. No, these are things that are a very good initiative. Many innovations you are here from time to time. Also, one year this
primary health care.
Say your way in a for na yes initiate criticize because health institution, you know, I status quo. Because I status quo, no, there are changes. But let me use the right word. There are changes. Adding. Initiatives in between stay. And then I'm gonna fresh. Everything start. And I'm gonna see to the modern trend. Everything see to I don't know. I'm quick to act. I didn't hear pen and temp. I think yes, you call health or district health. Ni call a Ghana health. You call Ministry of Health. You be anybody who go by ye initiatives. A bomber on the sideline. Things so no till say the main one. The bano net. You know, me the Dino. The nanom can correct. Okay. You decide because the president mama di honoma. What happens to the you know one way ya politician on bed do on mad not doing there. Oh. Obey na samai te we to mo ka say suni mfaso but adie bie no e de ba se ye ya adwen say ye be ya amna ye ya suni mfaso bia so won mfaso em obi obey
anyway no ne botaye nie the objectives of a medical trust fund no yeah dodo na friend Mahama care no botaye ne say e be provide financial support e de ama Ghana fo a omo wo kwan chronic any non-communicable diseases yeah, nebo den pa no. Na health insurance intimintia no. Mahama cares ebetua sa eka no. De amomo. For example, ebi to say bia obeko is it dialysis? Ana say ebia yade ebi to say obe transplant no ne sa ne ma na nebo den no. No Mahama cares ebetua. Afi ebe reduce financial burden patients woman okay so yade a ebe cover no be say cancer. Unya cancer Mahama cares betua kidney disease ne kidney failure ebetua cardiovascular heart diseases no ebetua stroke ebetua diabetes ebetua other chronic conditions fund no ebeji atom se ombetua no ni nyina aka ho but ane say ebe complement health insurance scheme ama baby health insurance ahoden wo form no wo mo so ahoden abasoro na waba betua ebe strengthen Ghana your health system no by investing specialist medical equipment health infrastructure. On the Ghana had ya nebo edempa ye say o hwehwe specialized treatment. Oko no doctor ye specialist ya na nebo wosoro kakra. Ti nipa bebre ntimi nko. Health infrastructure be provide bi and have a training of specialist healthcare professionals. Medical research on chronic diseases ebe hwe ni nyina ebe improve equitable access to specialist health care. Ebe ensure say wo mo a eka bi a obi ntimi ntua no ebetime atuatua ne nyina na asave life in the program no Mahama Case no ne botaye
tina make say very good one say the other ones in ahihia no ya na bureaucracy no e wo soro to fund them class wo soro ba we ne betie yi ne ho de bia say Ibrahim we nyina ye Ibrahim Mahama Mr. Ibrahim Mahama wo hwe ne niema o ye de bo amanfo wo hwe e papa Kwame despite wo hwe nipa bi o mo bo amanfo pa e na aba ne hwe hu say no onu wetimi establish bi at least e be pula obeti agi niema bi aguma obi dia ya na aspele no yetimi dia abo which is a very good because nana amanfo mo wo sa special cases no enya agudie kura what ya no na se nyame wadom na atimi didi sore ya na dia sida ma awrade obi for dialysis o mo ko every week o jai one day obewu and all these things here niema so mu hia mo na mo ko fan no mu a ebeti abo ba dino e dini in particular ni nyina me dem ji se o se dini nyina ni ye ni such way say be ye mo say obi hu ye obi say we related to health who say World Health Organization Ghana Health Service say what you say the Ghana Health Fund or Ghana Health whatever you too can be part you too can this munye slogan no to obi hu ye no so so person okoya do ye bi obi okoya do ye de atum
brother ye da asinyame nshira ne adwuma abusuafo ade ache bia adwuma dia na waso eguso yi ye de ka kire wo se aha no ade ache a ye kire nsem mu ema ye hunu anamontuo ahodo medika ka kire wo se ene anope me guest ewo studio hano eye Yewura David Boache regional secretary edema NPP amayoko no ewo bono region yi emu anope ye no ba be bon komo bebre ye be dwen Ghana man ho ye be hwe ono ane party mu ne enkomo ahodo bebra aka ekire no ye no ba be di ni nyina se be ya ebe boa ama nkita hodie ne anamontu ahodo no ni nyina atumi akoso ade echi a enye one side discussion na ye meka one side a say aban na te akunu ndis aban na te akunu so ntino wo mo nko adwen ena ye de ebu man no da bi e wo say ye je other stakeholders nso adwen e de ka ho bi other stakeholders no bi ye de wo hia ye wo mo ejina MPP afam wo mo a wo mo ni party kura afam mo nyina ye other stakeholders no enti wo mo ka ho ebi ena ye disankomo owura na atena se e wo ha ba just before mema na call aba ma mentumri kana men control se ukita car ukita moto afidie bia ubehia diesel ana behia petrol ena de agumu no me ba cho call Goyle Bankuma Estate wo mo ne Akina City Hotel ena ebenso aha eye ba bia ye ton sa ne mai de ye papapa na ne boso ye fo de bebo wo engine ho ban ayi efi ni nyina free engine no mu ama engine anya ahoden ache no eye ho na akwa ubenya bi me pache wo ye wo Super XP 91 eno no effective additives ewo mu echen other fuel no yesan eton Super XP 95 eno highest grade TECHIMAN entemu ha nyina de yenko na yeton bie ena yesan ton diesel XP enso ewo ho maka no nje no etiapo etumi etwa kwantenten ema okoduru ba bia ukobia ye de momoto ade wo ha na ha no wo de momo eto ade a wuntua charges no sikabanoa keke ena utua ede amayen ye wo supermarket wo ha ye wo nema bebre ewo mu wo be change oil wo be check alignment ene ne keka ho nyina freyen 0242 761-703 and answer 0242-689-883. Number me nyina ya WhatsApp. Ubetime ne atwen komo ewo ho enum. Pacha wo ye bema se infections abawa kwan mu oba na bema ananso se bia sebe wenya impotency wada Roma edru ba kon bedwa so Food and Drugs Authority approved say onum bia ebeboa tago heba mixture ne capsules me pacho pharmacy heba ne chemical shop bia ura ma benya bi just give them a call or ma akra betimi deliver the amount 0243-228-296 only yen entren sankomwe na o ye osofo anansa o peso ye nyamedwuma Bible no kra declare o se so bi fa hwefo adwuma o fa adwuma pa na dia ese na ehia pa ne se yenya uni pa kono wo ho asɛm nka baabi abɛkɔ nteteyɛ unim die mu bɛdɔ na wayɛ adwuma na kɔpem sɛ requirement a Bible de to ho yenya wo ho asɛm nka no me pa che World for Christ Theological College ha na ba wi a ubenya abodi nkrata nyina Greek ne Hebrew kasa mu adesua ne ye intermediate ne advanced no ubenya ho module 1 ne module 2 Bible mu adesua nyina ewo ho me pa che fie da we ochena fie ye bɛkɔ adesua awia no miensa na yapon no nsia adekye me meneda anopa nonkono na yapon nonum TECHIMAN Jalko Community Day Senior High School yani Melcom edianimhwe 0246 979 na wafre 0243 104471 na one yene entwe ho enkomo yewura okay bra ye ahoboi na mensan emfa we entwama wo se abrofo bi biduro abadwa so ye frɛ no Good Life Herbal Mixture. Good Life Herbal Mixture no ye pa no mrane se abrofo abibiduro bibiduro kan nanso no ya ye no kwan soronko so anti aging onum bia wanyini ana unyini enso no ye hu se wo honam ahyase atwentwom to say akokra na brewade no pressure and diabetes every ho na eboa ma burning sensation esote no achie no ahoname ya nyina beja kidney ne liver problems ne nyina beko ano bebrase na olibido ayira de a pa che okope asetena pa Herbal Mixture Good Life Herbal Mixture wo mo abibiduro a ye frɛ no abrofo abibiduro no kope bi na ebeboa wo pharmacy drugstore herbal shops nyina mu 0243 561297 0552 668517 Dan Miller Company Limited omuna ye Dan Miller Herbal ede abadwa so ano enam na esayade entem Dan Miller TP Mixture no say wo yam kuro kwa fichiro how bebre typhoid ewo so efichirikomu poor menstrual flow no ebe ye firi ho Dan Miller Herbal Mixture eba abunu malaria wanum atontumi ne di wona nyina ye wo ya sa wode wa sa uhuru de general well-being pedro pe be wate apo a sadria 0256 867964 0546 439944 pharmacy Herbal any chemical shop biemu okwa ubenya bi nkai anase sa edre no Food and Drugs Authority apene so say ye mohu dawro okay abisanfo mayamra studio na yemedi enkomo said American aka kire wo no ye live Facebook Sompa 106.1 Sompa 106.1 YouTube no Sompa FM live na wajoni yen YouTube no eso na afi bibia etumi eko enkan ene anope me guest studio ha Bono Regional Secretary Bono East Regional Secretary edema NPP amayoko no yewura David Boache oya me guest studio ha meneno bedin komo misraw tie bi yewie du baabi na wo asembisa ama no ana wo bi kanto ne de no so ana penkyeremu bi a number no nie 0597 994 994 0509 438 461 na one no atu anamom era David Boache good morning.
Good morning, Minia.
Na adopa wapum to saying.
Yami adaro ma me hoye pa, minim so so hoye.
I rather the achayen. I rather the achayen. Na mpacho party mu yeboko.
Yami adom bibia boko, bibia ko ye pa.
Right.
Sani enhihye tie na edi so pepepepe.
Right. Wona we Bono East Regional Secretary dema NPP.
Yeah.
Yenim say ordinary okwa adwuma bi mo yesi adwuma ne secretary ne yesi asori secretary ne yeba party mu a obi ye regional secretary in brief na adwuma ne saying
medasi more or less the biara yebe friend said da party no jumedi a odi nyina
right
ona ototo the basically coordinate the activities of the constituencies there was the biara party no visible our constituency be who coordinate the affairs because constituency secretaries.
Right.
The secretaries no quite to the minutest level, polling station.
Right.
For daily running, the anya hui krano, as I said, the biara, yehunu MPP.
Oh, okay. Right. Me da se bebre yemfa we nhyase wanya ma yehunu wale sa foundation no yemfa nhyase anope wahunu bono ana halfway go the overcrat and wahunu bi
Minyanya time we heard the newspapers.
Oh, okay. The bono ana halfway echo enie womo aye headline bi amount. Say David Boache eyes another term as Bono is MPP regional secretary. No ena womo atro ene anope. What are Roma? What say what the secretary no fie nine? Enya no fie nine.
2 terms in it.
2 terms in it.
The first term no half.
Half.
Because after the creation of the region.
In total what in fie saying?
6 years.
6 years.
At the regional level.
At the regional level. We have assessment the last 6 years secretary what did no wa obeka say send we say this secretary nfi nsia ni akwa akoduro
that's minua ne di kan me de meji de say ne di kan pa say masede say mako no da biara yatene nkan yehunu ni dwumadi no to me de me ye mafamu de bia but dodo no be ye omo ai wa chiri na ehwe no ene be hunu se bia na ewo ye no ampa so ba mfa so ana se so ma mfa so
okay
no ye ne di kan na ne to so mienu me ne mi hunu ne se party somfo dodo ano na woda jade ba ko de bia me bo ho mpa ye ne se ebenya akandifo amere bia de akoma pa ene adwempa odo
right
ene nkabomu ebeji party ma because say oye secretary den nsem dodo no a ebeba also
right
but abotre eni hunumu a wode besom agi be ma party ba bibi kura ono ba no onim se ne obeyi obehye obufu obewie woko no de anije na eko
right
I believe se ne hia yem pa asisi no hia leadership ede odoji party ma enye kai
right
na anopa awia enwumre oye accessible uma bia kwan ma ne kire na adwe nya bia be kire na bia eyese ye di adwuma bi kura bi beba be kire bibia na mo adwene ho awie tu ho na mo ba mane hunu se ne wode ba no nso ye
okay
ode ka ho na ono bedwen se ono de bre mu a eno be ma ono anya ho de ne foforo ba bi kura na mo adwene ho awie that's why you are a leader
right
ode udi animu keke but ye dey kono nyina e dom na edi wachi no
right
I believe say ya me ya aduma se ne ye koye nim ne se ne ye tutu ye niema no ibehunu nipa bebre
mpacho mo ye campaign to say there other aspirant ye campaign
kese de no kra betumi a chanisa
betumi a chanisa in the last 6 years there na o share delegate bo na betumi o ye proud be ka say what me achieve
medasi ne edikan se ne mekan na secretary adwuma no anything and say you make daily running of the party as I said the bia kuno it shouldn't be lost you baby abekona say yes activity be edra you don't hear the name of the party but I'm making sure say every day
right
the name MPP will resonate e woni pa to abano and dasum na omo hunu ne pa yeyoe
right
because say ye giant is then no day to many hone ye hunu say we born home more than we are born home more than
right
the media visibility of the party here me pa two party na nkasanka mum say untimi nya bibia nhye mu say sumasi ye me we nra nti wo ye bi kai na wo jibi da bi ye de dodo ne yo adwuma nti ansana mo betumi enya ne mo pɛ no yesa mo twe dodo no a eba nti me am the type a bibia ha me bibia wo de pa de ade we da bi eye dodo ade se wamfa wo ho amma se wo betumi ayo a ka bi a wo tu fia obi anka wo ho asem but once awanya be de animu no you should be criticized and it's out of the criticism and na ne positive no obe strengthen no near negative no ubetu anamo every home.
Right.
And I believe, sir, for some years that I've served this party. Yeah, the regional secretary is like a crab. 6 years. But at least I've been at the leadership of this party at this youthful age, entering my 28th year. So you can know, sir, Asum Kakra. Fortunately, where we are going now, no, we have built enough connections in the party. Amiji say to me de aboye mantamia mayakoyenim.
Right.
So far, so very good.
That's fine. Secretary Dia Woody Emu. Dear na MPP hon dadwene ben ena sa okọ keta so. Na uti wania. Sa asam no nti ema untumi na biem. Na utwem party no.
Ne medwene ye nipa bebre a aban no yoye. Na ye nim na esi a na okakura na Ghana fo nhunu.
Right.
But a name remui. Bibu ohana bibia pie na bia bisa se na tie ye den na we so kra ye nhunu. Obi beka MPP ye we nyina na ye nhunu. But samre nyina na ye ka ho asem o. To tena se otumu se menko ani sie. A Ghana fo asum be ye bebebre free yen ye ho. The strategy ben SFA. I'm happy with how we are going.
Okay.
Then Haji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia a meeting. He told us, says a neye hunu ne ekoswa ompebi dachi a few moments later.
Okay.
Until you cannot as an individual in the party enchre what dream say misusu say. It should be what the party decides.
Right.
The neye committees, of which I'm a spokesperson for one, Rules and Highways Committee. Untimi nsori anka se kwan we misusu se ne boarding. Unye engineer. Unim ne ekom. They say biba na say committee as a political party. It be the committee involved.
Right.
They consult omobebre experts, name committee. Co-chairman engineer Kwabena Japan.
Right.
The other no the ranking member on parliamentary affairs, Honorable Kennedy Osenyako.
Right.
Membership was no. Engineer Eduomi was be. There were private engineers at Nipe cry Nimomo. Yang advisors. Honorable Dr. Richard Anani. And Honorable Kwesi Amwakwata. No Honorable Asenso Boachi.
Right.
They have all been to the ministry. Sompa FM. With the technical people, we have finance people who do costing of projects. Committee be also. Nti omono betena ase abobo ho say ye be a 500 meter bridge. Ese cost to say. But be a one then they become. The one kasa no, our kasa to details.
Right.
The whole challenge is where the misusu send anyone was right. You have something to say to yes anyone was right because the day into anyone was right. So now our own price no. This time round no. Yen hihye no bebre akoye soronko. To be say ye cast we hu asem no. Now it's a policy decision. Say ye the way na eko. We ni nyina ye ka. Nti ne ye ka no TECHIMAN ha no. Sa no pay obi osunyane a na ye sa pro ade no ho asem de a na ono ka the same thing. The be wi no na enye said the same issue. Asuma sika we. Ti ne minim se wa wo ha. Ade ba ko a embarrass this government a few moments later. And it's almost like every issue in the country oma comment wo ho. From football to education, everything. Let me be a basic Ghana biara. Ubenya ne aban we mu panyini bi e kire ono ane boso asem. Minister of Communication. Right. I can tell you say credibility pa ye de somai ne de naka zero.
He
made a lot of commitments. Echre Ghana for. O kekan sembe bre chre se ne na o man yi hu hia no. Ye di kan o se communication service tax. Se aban way back President Mama Bedru. Now your first budget now when you mfirima on your aban no nini. Ya your first budget, ye review. Ya your second budget next year next week review eba. Actually November third budget beba na akaba akope. Or that's your cabinet minister. Ghana for. Because you can't commit to say say I may say now where you any and fair no to. Or catch and say LGBT law or act that it had passed by then no. So nanado ansaya or Ghana for bo and 20 Dr. Baumiani MPP na said President Mahama Ba now ansaya he will know no peace. You could be sat in the parliament. So minority for us go and ask the minority. He told us lies in this country. Say Kenya for beje ye bill no. They only change the name Ghana. Thinking say we are zombies. Meanwhile, take the act. There are specific constitutional quotations in it. Kenya constitution and Ghana constitution.
There be obia one there.
To change Ghana dina the constitutional provisions say woman a Ghana there no. Kenya be fan sa. Into Kenya be kasa di mra we do. Momfa Ghana constitution at this ye di be do. But samre no ya dwena nkoso. Obia ye nyina ye party enti Kenya fo age ye bill no. Omo yi Ghana nko na afiro na pass. Adenti na mo de mo mpese mo pass. But nay people are scrutinizing those statements. Na then otimi di we koy because some specific articles of which any country I'll be found so change the code.
Right.
But Papa we catch you Ghana and Kwani free. So he's had several issues. A doubting on the diggy DSTV 4 Mantiswa Benjamin he threatened a lot. He ended up being the communications officer for DSTV. On my announcement said DSTV for say was that what he told us? That is what we want to avoid. And it's like almost every minister in this government. Ubia a few moments later on an issue. Assembly or say in the look at the energy minister. He told us in this country, say Abaya na Guinea wadi bumaya sa na name remove tonkania boom. Only government that is bereft with ideas will resort to increments of electricity. We bedru nay 28% on electricity increment. Where lies the principle? President Mama Kachere said, "Nanado map electricity board ekosro 1 cedi kura obe lead demonstration." He said it in Cape Coast. Mra said the VAT air by electricity so. After the walk, so my light cost 1 cedi kura obe demonstrate obe lead at here. And now no bedri afini bosome insoni. Light cost 28%. Where lies the principle?
Okay.
And yes, oh yes, say kwa. You bet me a casa, you kura say adiasa near Dasotia.
Inti why a specific abubo abayi afini bosome inson enie. O de dia individual ministers be kan ya o ye general assessment amamu na akosen.
One, is there even anything to assess?
Baby, and why be assess?
Two, apart from the normal things are run in Ghana.
BT say
maybe education is running,
okay,
health is running, defense, everything is going on to sell mine. So your mampanina, all those things will go on.
Right.
Hey boy.
No correct.
The one in the innovation, no be to me aka say say I finish so mean soon the Antwaba mapanini we are my mampanini and that's what for Ghana yini. But it has been the record of NDC.
Saying
every major political campaign, the lead statement on the campaign. But MPP has fulfilled all our major campaign promises. The year 2000, elections. Now, there the Ghana for pa near friend cash and carry.
Right.
Oko hospital, no one to can to no matter how emergency even it was. President Kufuor said, Ghana former the crime besuma, or the bibi by a friend health insurance. Na, abema ya de ahohare din to boade aboaboa yen ho yen ho yare hwem. The NDC final rally in Upper West, the regional final rally, Upper West. Omoyeno, 7th November after Farmers Day.
Okay.
The election year be a Farmers Day near Trimba.
Yeah, the bad November.
Prof Mills made a statement, and it's at the back of Daily Graphic. The Ghanaians must beware of people who promise free health, since it's not possible. Quotation direct. You try your insurance to the extent to say, Kufuor be fra ban mu no, na ba fa afuru kra. Frida ebe hunu se wa fa afuru kusi say nyame be soe untua kapre. Insurance was working so why say obi ebe ni CSO, obi ebe ni normal operational, everything. My own late sister, an operation, the only cost a net addition.
Okay.
But by the way, when say Ghana for any the NDC now turned on the insurance that Omoka say is possible. No,
right.
No, Mutene say you pay a one-time premium, 2008. One-time premium, you more mukwain, and never to a one-time premium dana.
There be.
Sa promise no, but niso. Ghana for the chebe. Yanko 2012. Not the major campaign from 2008. Na now do say obema ngumasuya ewo college ayekwa. Free education. Ghana for the kind who say one time premium no. It sounds doable than free education. Okay. 2012. Nanado was insisting on free education. President Mama insisted on 200 community days in their highs.
Right.
That was the counter to free SHS. Yeah, expand the infrastructure answer. The infrastructure new way to mean free SHS. Truly, Ghanaians bought into the infrastructure. 200 no, Okon wire 29.
Okay.
Yeah, cry by be complete higher 44. I have all the documents.
Right.
And yeah. To no one major promise no one to me and this. And now dunya to me 2017 September. Bosome ngotwe na wadi the major promise of free SHS. So President Kufuor free power. No wadi the major promise of health insurance. So, but the 2 cycle elections I had their NDC. All their promises they were not able to fulfill. Now you will me. Formula 133.
Okay.
Where do you see it functioning? There is no state institution at least in Kabano Kram fan chassis. That private sector for no being Hununsia. Chemia Baya Juman apart from police, health, moye dada. Please say, mind better, Yenya Pumudina Suya, nurse for the doctor for na. A Benjuma Ben, Yebeka say, President Mama Bidi Mampanini, Nedia Jumawi. Na yɛkɔ baako na afa nipa miɛnsa yɛ adwuma baako na yɛmpɔn
David me hunu bi saa
na wo animu be hunu bi de na yɛkeka koi
well
because nothing shows the Abanwe nyɛ committed to it. Abanwe committed to fanfare than delivery.
No kyerɛ sɛn sɛ wokasa aban no nyɛ committed to it a wobɛkyerɛ mu ama
nkyerɛmu no ne sɛ the Secretariat of 24-hour economy, Ayura Gusitando,
right?
Adano, Edi abeto mine nim say you bet to me a year 24-hour economy. Man for so abaso amagana for you hear $4 billion. Me boy,
aye.
A buy way free so about power be seen ne or the $13 billion and a uresidim. Say sidi nyina.
$13 billion. Okay.
No, dear Uram says Sidi, a yina. Be seen me no you whom for so papa be a free idea no swaba. Because adeɛ bia na yɛtɔ me hunu any difference in it see the aba famunti ne fuel kra yɛtɔ no currently said see the aba famu said they you is almost going over near nanado di jamae.
Okay,
good. Nti ne no aba no pese ka said dollar aba fam of which you need so benefit dan na dwuma ono abetima fa nipa me ensa ye baako maybe na me ne unu abaako ye mathematics bi so for $1 billion
right
ebetumi afa nipa adwuma 32,000 obia beje bosome 3,000 for 1 year. This is $13 billion e dia sugar dollar nko an say say the creating nyuma nka by 4 years time no say ye de ikoya na ye de bekọ de a kametumi aka cha say nka ban we bedu ye akora no kometuma create 120,000 jobs this year nko an last year no nti na this year bam but ne here Ghana for say be fa adwuma automatic posting for teachers automatic posting for nurses the backlog keeps going up. But automatic posting for say nyuma we nyina na e Ghana how under NDC under President Mahama first and nurses free automatic posting. And then the second term gradually teachers free automatic posting because of piled up. And then you can say a teacher for a real school tifie I qualify as a post to be are more than 52,000. Health Ministry PROC, health service workers, either doctors and nurses, whatever group administrator, are etifie 105,000. Ministry of Health PRO.
Indeed, we know which period no more shall say fee.
And I make a choice say fee through somewhere 2022.
Very well.
Good. But Akufo-Addo timija backlog of 2 batches because the clear backlog of 6 batches.
Nia obaya no mo no tifie.
Akufo-Addo buy no.
Omo na omo awie school no
ba ko tifie post to be from 2011.
Okay.
And it's not like I'm just saying my day say meya with all the clearance letters beba where are you for School of Hygiene. I am in Sape Ghana. From 2011, now buying post to Bakokra, either from Tamale Ho or Accra. Nurses and Kasa. Because the government not sign. Say even workers I work Ghana Krano, wage bill no so. The year 2016 elections, NDC winning here, can retrench 97,000 staff. A final sign with the IMF and the World Bank. Say your wage bill so. The first thing Akufo-Addo did in 2017 is to retain the 97,000 people. And so what they say now ubisa who say one say you pay $4 billion. Now to me they are creating a juma ba kunipa mi ensambe yo create that system. Ade na yenyi binye na yetimi de cost $1 say wa bro man no nya so mfa so. That's what I'm telling you say. Aban na ankasa no ye interested in the fanfare. Dollar above from and ne. Do they check it 2025 beginning the way I'm not Ghana for $1 above from this today nobody is discussing the dollar because for Sobia Maso.
Okay.
Say aba down cry. You hunu some faso say ade ben pa ne na ye toa. You hunu ne say ade we dey wo soro. But ne ya ban we be $1 na ba fam nti ade na ba fam pa. One
of the example regional communication officer kasa or say no motor around 8 million.
It's not true.
Na say or say above form.
It's not true.
Okay. True no krana ye dey here.
No krana say 2022.
Okay.
Because of situation I buy we are see. Emma Germany, Kenya 70-year high inflation.
Okay.
UK 45-year high inflation. US 40-year high inflation.
Right.
But be a US inflation could be the last time it drew in 1995. You don't cry just 1 month.
Okay.
To calculate in a year they are 40-year high.
Right.
We are see baby ya. Yen bi. oil fried oil yellow gallon could do 1,200.
Okay.
If free power na less than 600 Ghana cedis. Baby, until I make say yeah nonsense for ni umbetimi dia boy and say me ba be come there.
Right.
NDC ni be kan there. Ni ebe ye kron ebe ni mo nsentro for mo beka. Because mo na mbekwa akọ
right.
Enya amanyosem kwanso. Until for anyone to think say na yet to we say Abba say today go to the market. Ni ma no kra e wo ho no. Why mo kra na eto.
Okay.
Today, ne MPs bebre the farming zones are complaining to government. So farm produce are rotten. Papa bi won Nkoranza Krobi a friend ayerede.
Sompa FM.
Yako. O say va important what you obi anim no say a bro beans there on the top area. Na enam santi oya adoye pa. The amphibia so be an entremiensa a crow and so pea. No welcome or the ma a free few we could see few we or munkumunche. Free way could have munkumunche so be by your school. Sikanifi equanel more or less or chebi no bobusia womb. Or no one be jinaho or some one potemwina munim said menyaman yourself. Tinia me came free macumum, some woman come warehouse on Nkoranza market. Me was 350 bags of maize go last year the toy. This year the Mraso say you try. Me am shishime. Say me de kohin. The last year the near who say Abeba be young lady below 35. Or say one do bro no be on the end say or now was nyina she kuyam because ne papa was asase. When your bro na be go be 27 bags. Obi akra misa ne bo no watumi akodo foforo di ne ono eye ono ananum ton one nam Nkoranza chobafo dokono yefo oba no ono aka kire se me de be free o de fire dokono no o ton wi a o atemi me de ama na so afa honfaso kuyani level ane waduru ni. For the first time in 87 years Ghana yenti koko soda for the first time. Na nie hu kra ne se wo de nka wanka ho hwe kra nka ye wo be manipa na rehemu se mepeja koko akoduru $1,250,000 adioson na kuani a nka bi a won hwe wani mu abato mu ba ne sika hia no esen party ti won kwaje ni 6,000 wato ama no wie ya wontumi kra kama ni nyina ne yegina no that has been the worst in this country. Say aban bi aba no ne koko fo anya issue ne se afide ya nto koko mu. Oko bisa Rebecca say cocoa price above from internationally. Who told you it's the first time? President Mama Kroya 2016 or fix the cocoa bo. Na cocoa price at around $3,500.
Okay.
Dollars. Akufo-Addo bedru power. Etia below 2,800. The decision by no take at cabinet and say yen to me. Emfa ku afford die no bi. Ti aban fa so aye benya no. Ye mum ye man infect ye man nyina ho. Minu yakọ 2017, 2018 na do aban to kokom. Because na international price above. Right. But to the extent he said, me she bossa me do be ku akudru baby. Na mbedu ye ne wo na ankasa kra ma mo nyina ho na matwe ko wachi.
Sompa FM.
Eye yemutie. Eye abamubro. Na ye disappointment sabe say baby amai bia Kamampanyin will be forced to resign. The finance minister would have been forced to resign. Greek minister ko ebe man de adwuma to. Ba ye ha no o kan wi am from adeko.
No
measurement. Tina make us say before 2009 no bia wo wie nursing training na.
Okay.
Unim say me twen man to we me posting beba.
Okay.
Me teacher trainee. Then you 207.
Right.
You 2007 around July. By 2nd September, now me start your community di here. Twimi ankwanta RC.
Right.
Me posting aba.
Okay.
Enne ubetena fie. Na ne ehu kura aban we di aba. Eye me ya na me suma nchiri ma ekusuku wo colleges of education. First, send your bear enyen hwehwe animu na obi nka chiri ntino aban ma clearance or ma for year group. Nti ye be a portal for be a 2024-2025 year group for amu school academic year no monko apply. Ti ni awie ne license je be a qualify.
Right.
Nye party. Nya sorry enye abusua. We NDC ni na MPP na waba ni ebie ma da year group a oka ho. We MPP ni NDC na waba ni ebie da group a oka ho.
Sompa FM.
And then upon say your backlog of year groups from 2022 no. Aban we akani nyina bom so we portal offer 7,000 obi anko apply.
Okay.
Into obi wie 2025. Obenyam. Obi wie 2022. Onyam because oni mo bia. But next sana nanke ye no. Kai say ya be ya ban say ma bie for 2022 year group. No bia kwa wi 2023 year group for any problem because monim say ye senior se kwa ye ne ye ba. But you see ye bi wi na make cho bi wi last year. Onya appointment. Obi wi 2022 onya because oni mo bia.
Onya bi kra. Okay. Nti se si yemfa ne say eno a waka ho asem yi. Se MPP na tia konwa so say sie ya. Say na nka mo be ye no number 1. Akuafo no de na wo kan se yenya atofo kra ma ye nto mo ne ma no. Se MPP na tia konwa so a de na nka mo be ye ama akuafo na nya atofo.
Me da se. Ni edi kan bisa ne se mmene na ye ne dada Ghana. Apart from say na anu other president mama bai. Minua na aburo emo na yenkra ne dudu mu magana.
Okay.
President mama bai. They have issued 54 licenses.
54. E de ama hwan mo.
Ghana fo binuma ekra money aburo free Brazil.
Okay.
Nti nei opa metimi amo akọ big poultry farmers no. Aburo nipa na etoma ye pa Ghana ha poultry farmers.
Right.
By now you talk Ghana de no bi because you free Brazil no de man kokọ no moto kese. There's a poultry farmer be to Brazil there. Na Ghana de no good them.
Okay.
Na ebe de na nka no anu under 2024 yi. Aburo drew 1,200 per bag. Na still aburo short. Poultry farmers isu aburo ye per aburo no bebre na ne bo odin. Enei aburo bag ye 300 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
When you say offer aburo bag efri baby to say Nkoranza krupon. Na de bedroom Nkoranza kruma. Na se driver na mfa sika na nchew ka aburo no bag no fa wa fa no anka na se minua me hunu mobo ntimi nye hwe.
Right.
Ye nko free a utua in and out a ubedura one bag ntimi to fertilizer one bag. Banda na nado na to aburo one bag to fertilizer 4 bags. Du kuani no aban na beboa no anaso wa beha no.
Aban no.
Hwe ai bayre kofiaso na ko bisa fiaso fo. Nka samiri abayira aba foforo from be ending of May June eba samiri mu no ka bayire 100 a efe fiaso betimanye 65-70 million 6,500 7,000 krom ha na nyina.
Right.
This year the same bayire na esoso a efe no ne kurani a wanya na kese pa 2005.
Right.
Dika okofiaso samiri a vosi abrantie bia tobi obetwia be busumi nsia edi animu yi bayire ese abebo bio a na ba tonton bayire ba na ba to foforo this year kofia so na ko bisa akuafo no they are all crying say eh ya to buy mono sa amire ya emu Ghana ya 2025 na ni ebu ebeto ne sen ga obewu say do 25 no na say the whole Ghana etu ba sen ka fia so aprase no de container mo mbegya 7,100 she container ma be 100,000. Ne you bet ma share container na undru 40,000. Kuyani no koya na obaye. Inti yani ye can say no. Be a obi gene say wa chiri. Ewo obia ankrankre bia no. Ewo kwan a wafa so aban we mu no. O timpentem kwa ni mfifiri biti no. But what do we do?
Okay. Inti nkamu beye den na ma fianso emrante no. Enya atofo te se bayire ya wo kan na omatima atoto vox no bi
tina meka kire wo se se wo di aduane fufuro free o man fufuro bi so ba ha eno no se sia because of the omo ka se dollar ntino omo import no e wo sika se omo export.
Okay.
This obia is resulting to importation. Go on. Dollar no. Sani e okay. Aba fam. Nti osisa o ha ni obehia sesa sesia no e wo fam ese the first. Right. Ade na ye to na ma no ne ye ntum. Home inflation no there it be static for long.
Right.
Akokra na ode aba. Ba ne wo no to ne ha. Na ono de akwa ama no ne no. Ono be boka. Tie se dodo na yi bani ti ni ama we na ba fam no ne se atofo a eto de kwa ama no ne no so ate. Baka competition wom wo wako ma 30 na ma be ma 40 uhia to be ba 50 sa to be say na adru high price competition and then ma commodity work osro but they say there is no competition because atofo na na to bebre eja ato.
Okay.
Aka yen ko a e bedura na ye dey money on ton ade. That is how market is driven. Say option ba ma atofo say won ton mami obi beton amame a.
Okay.
Tembia price no low. But I didn't say one ton amame a e dey se benya bi. And then my price etimi kosro.
Okay.
Demand. Now tell you make yi abro egudwam. Brazil die na aba no ene ye die no bo pe. Ba mo no susu se ba onya narrative bi say the Brazil die no ma mo a beto kese. Ti na obi e kope bi ato Ghana die no gu ho a obetwam. Ti na obi was surprised. Oh ya bre me bag do this week. Ya bre me makora ba kwa oton bi. Or poultry farmer bi we ho brigade. Na almost every week for the $5 neighbor. Or maybe ubi sana say the OGB or Brazil die no bi. Inti onono one or lose in the market, which is about $20 in a month. Inti kuyani na nko no so gifri ni ho no. E se gu ni ho. Because the bremi mini atofo. Obi demand there and I may froze fabra. Ti kuyani no so aka ne ho wa pataso. Ti papa yo ka so $350 gu apataso yi. Nipa nka ebe ba begine bulk no ji Brazil there. Inti yen ye wo ho a. Kebe withdraw the licenses to import CCA. Now at least we clear what is in the market. Unfortunately, Abanwe ya so ahunu say there is a food glut in the market. Aduane abuso. Ama ono abehye Ghana for bo say oyi 200 million Ghana cedis, which is 2 trillion. Though it's way inadequate. Enru ba bia. Or dey ma buffer stock for say bemfa meto aduane no ngu ho. Na mmereko nanim no bayi e de ababo nti say be benya price stability. Ye ka say a Greek minister say, Yemnyama buffer stock for 1 CD from the amount. We are in the 7th month, more than half of the year. And we are no go pro. We need the technology or the best store. A Bible release this kind of corner and bro bags near 350. I move $50 a day. Would you be any? What book you need no car? This I buy 1 me. Why should we keep reiterating the same thing? Now, Nansan and Mekai say, a deputy minister of Agric, John Domelu, say I buy a special package before a table. You know, when you be a kind.
I am a kind.
Why a table? What about Nkoranza? What about TECHIMAN? Oba Bono Easter, and I can say the entire old Bono Hafo enclave. You say a food basket. Do you back up? Mimi say nipa dro bro bebre gu kajeji. Kwame danso fo adro bro ne mo bebre omunya atofo. To koye that special package for table what about the rest? It's just because their MP is vocal. MP na be kana afidie so say enne okọ constituency a ye de huro ene pam no program ase. Ti okọ wa afere ti wo sha ban o ka kira ban no se benya bibi mfa ho na enye. Di ono se enye bibi mfa ho na enye wanka se munya bibi mfa table de ho. O se akuyafo obre hwe Sanja Nanja say ne chairman baako na order abro 20 acres. Ni order nyina agu ho ti this year o de abeto constituency chairman afa ne so on fa dwanto am si ono MP so no man is kakra not 3 acres. Enya areho.
Areho.
Obi a wona ho de ne
ultimate
order 20 acres. Yes say wa abọ akohwibra bi asa ni bibi u. Wa do na ho de na wuram produce na ba onya atofo ti egu ho. ti afi wa be vulnerable say ni sika nyina da so gubotom say bro ontimi mfa bro no nsan kosi wo say wo do bi o ohia sika obe plow obe dua bi kura obe to seedlings obe to fertilizer oni hu sika ti MP mu ano no ontimi no 3 acres.
Right.
Oh, it's too bad.
Right.
Too bad. Hey, MP say what parliament. Honorable Dominic Nitiwo. Also 2,000 bags of maize. What kind of parliament? House of Records.
Eguho.
Onyenya out of NDC MP ba sorry. Was Dominic go there 2,000. Maybe there 2,400. Eguho. The northern MPs. It's in ye kuafo nko ayo from ha na ye ka o. Mrashe badwafo abeso bede ba ho de wura man ka omo ye large scale commercial farming and no omo nyina ba mu bu because na bro 2,000 bags gu ho a obede no wa san nya akokodo se me ko gina asase so ado bi o. Nti gradually no menua ye ni nkoso ne se da ba bekraba because gradually obi a ho de ne ekofam Ghana it seems say ba be do large scale no afi we obi any one you do last year order the same thing or reduce kakra market no the binom timi do 500 acres 300 acres near do say be reduce to a certain percentage e mami hwe na near me do last year kra da so gu ho afi ma hwe na me mami warehouse kra so be yema ene wan hwe na gise me de ko babi ti wona obehu say emra ade na buso na ye hunu ne ye de ye no afi na buyers no take advantage of the farmers. Omani gu ha say ebe say the ene ton ma me na kakra. Di wo say buru aye ton 12 million na na do abre so 1,002 no. And na ma na be do 300 so still omunya atofo. Di bo say na say unya de ene farm 200 na menyi mawo. Esa abeboka. Onim se ne wo ye ne nipa bone sempa. Or Jimmy 200.
A bedroom baby crampo no. I heard just a quiafo no de cheche.
That is no me catch say. Abaya back one Nkoranza 27 bags no. What on one nam oh so ye dokona na waba. No abesra say misra me ma 1 bag. Wo de fire dokona na ton wi. Na de miska breme.
Right.
Also okotwo baafo ho. Na wakọ dokono fo ho. Bi kura ono atimi ya na wakọ ayi nikanika fo no ho. Say so bia base bia obeyama bro. Na bi mu ba omduru ha mutimi tobi o de ne number aja omon frɛ no na sei na nkadada na akuafo ton mo nema kaptofo ba akoko na wato 27 and na wato 25 na wo wi a wo hu sɛ o we de miskani ma hu na nimu ne me de beyeni na nne na bia beje ba ako na wakoya na de hu ska bi kura o ensae je half beba no wadi awi unya binto ho na unya bi dia ya de foforo.
Right.
That is how the economy is being run now.
Right. Me da say ebisafo ye ne yewura David Boache na ebo nkomo yi oba bono apuye ha amanyoko ene pipi no ne omo twetwerefo na osan hwe ani mu se mpanifo bie kwan to na ya bie kwan ato ho ebre no so a obesan ya gina sa dibia no abiem de asom eye amanyoko no. Yeah, David Boache, mami sa question way. Afe ene abosome nso ena ye wo mu yi. Aban free mun amamu free mun sam call NDC ho. To obi beka say afe ne fan de nka animu is over. So what na se na edu baabi ye kan oman no mu nsem bi. Na ebedru baabi na NDC for da so refer say aban we na ye say aban dada na ye say ya nka anyi say. Bi de say na no nsuo ayiri ye. No more refer back. Sen kabani ye say yanka anye say. So what is ansem no bia? Yeah. Then run it through a system after 1.5 years. Banya sesa. Na yedaso blemu any PPA. Ya na ete saying.
Me the sense in Troni will be sasasem way.
Aine.
Na anko ye manyofo ne yeka.
Aine.
Yeto abama wa mfie 9. Afie etwato no basically a preparation towards elections.
Right.
Though nyuma koso. But the free samre no ko nyina Ghana for nida abato so. Ti wotu anamo bi kura dodo no ta relate say abato nti.
Right.
This time round next year yesima aban we be prepare for the flag bearership. It say mira imuda ho pa eye adwuma mmere aban we ebe the first 2 years
right
1 year 7 months ni aka 5 months say one na anu a flooding sin kran then ni Ghana fo nyina ye huniye bola ye hunu bida na ahihye na nsuo de kɔ na obetumi anante so nsuo ene se bola no gu nsuo na ni no ehun se binu nante so
right
why every gutter in Accra they choked so for highways memene dana nsuo toma eyiri fa nkran no
right
ne ya woda anwumre na mo nkran me free nkran ya woda na anwumre na udru La Paz Central La Paz amachi the day area ho traffic lights no La Paz market ball La Paz je kwan no one side o mo amoko no age one mo amoba age one sum ho bebre o na ye de dodo so ye ne mo de politin akese na akyekyere no na e de da so saa te se o ma hyehye ba bia wa Accra na figu abonten flooding no wo hode ba dodo no ye nipa ne call so ye because mura na ne ha me ne se eba ne se Ghana ya hunu sa mura no bi da recently da bi o yewura Siawa Japan Jospon which is Zoom Lion
right
omonye de omo ho ye hunu se ball agukurum
right
baby about say people be complain is Zoom like fonya me fire na baby a refuse container see bia aye ma abroso but say kurom pa ya boaboa ball anu gu sumsum baby ba manyo 70 aban we bedru ya esi etwa Zoom Lion contract nti the whole Ghana ese na ma Ghana 40 ase se Ghana aban ni Zoom Lion ni contract bill they say ball egu krom nyina ye assembly DCE for na president Amadi Achebensa ya trase ama ball at the flooding way aba manipa bro 30 ewu a japade asai won kan nipa ayira besi na yenya nhunu be ne da so kan ban dada no pacho nkana nado na mesesa ball anu okrom ana ball ahus kana e de come assembly for no ye de brain PP for ana yem fe no to
okay
ene assembly for sika eba sanitation percentage na nka ebe ko Zoom Lion ho no be de ama be
they am assemblies
all the assemblies
right that means omo common fund be pija
na ntina omo on say say mrepam minim say wa ba ye be didi nkomo bebre
by all means
wa ko TECHIMAN oban park da ya ni Africa
ma twam na minwura hoda
wo twam kura de ye pam pam say wo twam no wa hu say ne yetie no say wo twam de na nwura ma wo nwene say ya wi a itim bobo go ye dime feelers ni sisi o a secondary city support program
right
Ghana buying and the World Bank here oba bono east ye nyina assembly mi nupe no ka ho TECHIMAN Nkoranza
okay
okobona sunyare brekum doma ti the old bra half no nyina no 5 na wum sika World Bank dey am Ghana buying for infrastructure
okay
ti secondary city support on account you different from district assembly na ankasa account let's go to ba TECHIMAN ha me mau small overview so be nchere enti udru ajewa hotel DVL old one quota na ho no good unya see main station na chia so quota BBC traffic ha very good urban park no ho one quota na da ho be fa konfo krum sa san ko si Methodist Sunday ho
right
good every presby school mo ho so who send the hottest be see Mr. Obed Ghana Nat Nifi Michiro who free green shade eba fam Ukfa Bamiri Road 100 more area how they relax but boys boy they obey them say kwa hodi area obi hu your warehouse bi ho
okay
from the warehouse na be wura musa kosi brigade a new third road a beating road yeah it is outside when you person for main road no afa so urban park eka ho bi na Abena market Adam Johnson eno ka ho bi oko asubrofo yesi school dan oko nsonko ne yesi nurses doctors Bangalore ne niam o
right
ni nyina ye secondary city support program ana World Bank de aba oko brick mo de station fire service kese bia de ye ne de scan wa account no mo nya fe ne ye twen ank ye de be complete the phase 2 ye oba ko ye friend no safety net omonso so omo office ozongo ni oba ko ye friend ni Soko Sahel areas no nti Ghana, Togo, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire countries ayene a minor mfano say rebels abiguso Mali, Niger, Burkina ena World Bank amayins kase yemfanye projects bia ebe mamabunu no enwene se omo koka rebels ho the friend Soko projects the whole of the 5 northern regions plus OT region BS ka one account aban we bedru omo so omo pe common treasury to matwa all the accounts num na omo boss kan nyina omo sweep ni nyina kogu ba bi ba ko
Sompa FM
na omo so omo manage inflation tine Urban Park you and all other projects are a free secondary city support. Yes, district assembly common fund the bar mun dedicate 10% for legacy projects. Tisuku na yesi ayemwie, akwan ayemwie, Urban Park ayemwie, idwa na yesi ayemwie no mun fa 10%. TECHIMAN assembly 10% for 4. Entimi nyesa enwuma no. To Urban Park no dey I know say ebesi woku is MPP beba na be. Enu bi and they garret. And also a special project bank koji sika from World Bank. World Bank they can approve $200 million and MIA. You draw 61 million out of the 200. Project no best start na COVID no kesi.
right
The bank throw letter call clearance from World Bank. So mummy use to say canon fight COVID. Na mrepam ye di ashim. Na World Bank say here. This is Sadia, they will top the loan up to my further 150 million. 61 year free move. So World Bank can say I'm a 150 aka home. This can be $350 million. 350 no. MPP are buying on the AG 127, which is 36.8% of the amount. The remaining amount in go accounts more.
okay
na anu anso fa yin ka aban no be say aban dada no na agis ka bebre wan use no wan ye no o mo dis is da pafa na anu so hun letter na World Bank de aba no omo say sika no wo ha finance minister wo ho onim say wo ne ho
right
but wo say wo fight inflation to use sika no ti afini bosome nso ni projects ayeye ne nkran gates akese ayeye na ye de agi nso no president on the mama buy no contract bi anko hoda sika no so da accounts. Ti say World Bank and make asa ka be di through to bind that down so on the koji ska wan yes adwuma no
sure
nti media minim say wo hunu bi wo de otimi kenkan this asem we be ka wo nti ase nti na ye ha wa minim say obi sa me no say niam bi ese ye ne ye da so blame wa bind that down no na ne ye to aba no yire
right
wo ye be to aba no yamfo President Mamadou ho nursing trainees ebe ambushi no Ojira ka so kasa kirebe.
Sompa FM
Oka kire mo say I know your problems. We're going to come to fix them. One, I know you are all thinking of automatic posting. I'm going to complete all the agenda 111. No nim say agenda 111 bi wo ho. Ansa na ye beto aba. O she boss say obe complete ni nyina na watumi afa nurse fo no. Many by na the advice who bedru bosha o share so be complete agenda 111 or say agenda 111 over ambitious
right
into be complete 35 nurse for na o ka kire o mo so be resort to automatic posting no o mo kura o bedru ye na aban dada na form no ontimi tue o mo ka nti why do you blame the previous government
okay
say me fan say backlog na ka kire o say backlog e ba Ghana nursing and teacher training was created by the NDC. President Kufuor had the power man NDC 2009 January. Na nurse ni krokra antifie. Na teacher ni krokra antifie.
Na batches ni nyina
was school. It was a regular posting. Nti batch na ebe wie that year. Na no mo ho. Because I'm ready to teacher for control and Senja. To be a school now opposed to President Kufuor time. Now Prof Moss bet to us. From 2011, I bind that down. So I'm the Prof Moss I bind starting it. IMF deans I was for support. And a relaxing no kakra. To President Mama Bayno. Now 1 year group and a woofy. Which was 2011-2012. Right. 2012-2013 Betenefi. 2013-2014 Betenefi. 2014-2015. 2015-2016. 2016-2017. Near Betoy. And it's not like I'm just saying, me were clearance letters, no, but account topic no huntina. Me were all the clearance letters are Nanado Aban at the far sa nurse for. Okay. So who's the major way? It is say Yatanasi. Now you may be because say Abindada. I'm telling you, my brother, all these documents are about health, including even this. Okay. But me say me head down, me ya time.
Na ya share and no na ye di ho.
Ya head di ho nkomo. It say who create backlog we.
Right.
Akufo adoko. Obe clear omo nyina 6 years. The American Church was a school of hygiene from 2011 to 2017, a form of 2018. All the 7 years, a kaboom, a fan in 2018. Do we say, there hasn't been any efforts to clear backlog. That is why ministers are complaining. So, health education minister, or say over 90,000 spaces. I bet me for teachers. Teacher for a school TFA 54,000. By a man clearance for 7,000. What will he do? 7,000. 1 year group. A minimum of 16,000. The over 7,000. And that's a 1 year group. The only thing I make actually say, or modify the norm. Say you clear year groups. But so I'm could be for 2022. They are about 16,000 and they need 7,000. How would they do it? Then they MBA too. Oh yeah, faster. Education Ministry under President Mama they be a portal. Any 24 hours. Yes, I could see. Say, Omanya abrodo do amope. Okay, be 1 week. While be kwa region ope, district ope. For the first time, omu be complaints eba ho. Obi dey kra so ohunu ne 1 hour. Health, the same nurses. Egufie sa omo abanda da no for omo 12,000 kra no. Aban we be do also process 6,000. Ne 6,000 almost every month omo ye picketing with ministry. Enyine dey dance here. By year time no. Now you clear no batch by batch. And I'm telling you on records, the Nado's government has employed more health workers than any government in the history of Ghana. I can challenge it while the war challenge for facts, bro. Nanado Fanipa 147,000 health sector.
147,000 for the 8-year period.
For the 8-year period.
Okay.
Aban we bedru no. They say where the 1 year
7 months.
7 months. Ono ankasa nyamfa bi. The abanda da no fa no. Emu 6,000. And a bucket we are grabbing to me.
Okay.
Because if at 12,000, they have cleared about 6,000 to go. The rest they haven't. Now the be our more picketing. Teachers are form the same. When I send you see a buyer bini bashenechia. Na
okusun ye.
That is this government for you.
May I say? Share another controversy. Be a pen so ba. Yenim say constitution actually yes say ye war 4-year 2-term mandate and obi betim the president. Now say nsem bi enenam say binom court for interpretation say 4-year 2-term mandate whether say consecutive and now what and what ye can brofu bebre e wo honnom omoka sansam na nkrofo attribute to omampani oti akunwa so say ebinum pese ye de prapra kwan mu e de ma no wo hwe free amanyosem a babia momu gina no de na mo so mu hunu e wo sa nkomo na e pempen so ba no ho
de ye hunu pa medasi sabi the only president in Ghana's history our attempt to say obey defy constitution na the constitution aka na nkasa na obey ade foforo President Nkrumah.
Okay.
But results also by a one, the President John Dramani Mahama. So a principle that on your principle that Wajina Singapore said he respects you. He will respect the constitutional provision of 2 terms limit on Kubio.
Right.
Now, no other Yohana Ombekachre say NDC Council of Elders and the President Akushia. Amanaye emphatic to them say Obe respected the constitutional provision. Any other thing disrespect to the constitution. So what I say, President Nankasani Kasa say
right.
Any attempt so become more than 2 terms, what disrespect the constitution. And I believe he will not make attempt to disrespect our constitution.
Right.
2. What is exceptional about John Mahama and TS Ghana forman another term? Presidents are Ghana no. Would you say President Mahama Nkwa unique? If you for the 4th Republic, or for President Rawlings, or for President Kufuor, or for President Mills, the Yemfan Tonchain because Yemhunu Nadwini. President Nana Danko Kufuor. Me and saying your mama is so unique from them. What but one more day say Ghana for soda. And nothing they say man could be one. What is the NDC leadership saying? They say don't get any 50 quid modern or mocha.
Majority leader has 7 notices say NDC for the bad parliament in Kwandia or
it's not to be in parliament. And your parliament,
right.
Sir, Constitution Article 66(2). I say interpreting. When him say Mra President Mahama appointed current now Supreme Court judges. Or say omo here a vetting beside judges no you about presidential term limits.
Right.
An interpretation to the Article 66(2). 66(2). A person shall not may, not would, shall
mandatory
not be elected to hold office as president of Ghana for more than 2 terms. The interpretation now, is it continuous or unya breaker? Started for Supreme Court judges are meeting on this. Almost say Supreme Court only interprets ambiguities. Near one mranuma, what you are here for na me meti ase for from. Ne bebe twe nyina agina mfini na ba hihye. Pa cho brofo ameka yi. De wo he na wadwene mu ye okensene wo ho. Say a person shall not be elected to hold office as president of Ghana for more than 2 terms. I don't know. Then brofo be the woman won't see ase. You be say Supreme Court judges no be aka cho say but this is plain English. What is the ambiguity in this?
Brofo mu da ho pa.
That is why I say mrano pesa okachiro say continuous nka obaba akwa ye ntoaba we do 8 years we are now come but mrano kire say ye ntoaba to measure your service,
right?
Into service and so ye nimfie na ne ma akotena fie no kire say constitution be buso unti mechire mu foforo. I don't expect Supreme Court to do anything different from this interpretation. Be akrakra kan brofo ya what you say. A person shall not be elected for more than 2 terms. Brofo. But unim, why would President Mahama invite some noise on himself? Because for the first time,
as it stands now, that's why
I'm asking, say, why will he invite that? I'm just talking tentatively. Say, say he will respect the constitution.
Sure.
Until why will he even bring a controversy? Say one, or ye bibia mobia unu say ne wa wo ye unu say disrespect to the constitution. One or catch the constitution. 2, how will he face democracies in Ghana? Say democratic people will be a kan ho asem. Me gidi say ne party no kura will not omo person be subject to omo to that. Because say enyaba the discussion and narrative will change.
Right.
Na minim say civil society do no ebeka ho asem. Minim say for the first time this will push some nananum and some clergymen to talk. This will push politicians to talk. And this will push the international community to warn. That chaos of which Onuani party mumpanyumphobia the kind of sound of caution is there. He is not the only human being in the party. Already, Binumu feel he said, the presence now, aha party no. Omu making mistakes say, can some man training chain. No mo pay young for no be edu omo ba in Ghana send etie aba abelu to can they omo win they know whoever is there no e what the 8 years to go they will face the next election. But they say na etie here ye kan. Ye nyina enim. So obeko. Say onko. Say mra be man kwan. Say bra man kwan. Say mra na interpreting differently man kwan say na Ghana for do no beji.
Okay.
Jinsema ewe no ho no e do so sen say what they ne suma wa ye ni nyina be kwa wiye. Since 1997 January Ghana for to president Mamaka every month. Every month. Every month. So why?
Okay. Finally, ye be call ahoma no so no. What can o man mu nsem kakra. Yen hwe wo party mu. Ne ayeye nyina ne se mo wo adwuma e wo manim. Wa wo pese wo ba. Ana wo ba nye se wo pese wo ba. Se secretary adwuma no beto aso. Nye secretary die no akeke. Pese wo to aso na ani PP. Ba kunya so ebiem.
Yeah.
They say Ghana for 80 anopay. What did he say? Adentia MPP yeah the next alternative say yes I'm a MPP ba akunya eso. Dear MPP aye oko opposition aye sononkoa esese adechie ya yes I'm a MPP esamba akunya eso. And more importantly, Adentia would said this time here Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say or no be president of Ghana. In Beye 3-4 minutes na ye man frɛ for mrem wada man sana do last words aba.
Medasi. Need the kind. It's not say you should measure us in opposition.
Right.
Yes, MPP war a position to know na mbeka say mokwe den na moye.
Okay.
You measure as performance ewa aban mu. Say ewa aban mu no den ye we.
Right.
Ne abane we nso eye ne de.
Okay. Right. Ebusan for yedamu nyina ase se mugusu a mutie yen. Enche bia yebema okwan je number no to 0597 994 994 0597 994 994 and 0509 438 461 0509 438 461 0597 994 994 Komo aye die woni David enya adwen wo ba ko mienu bi ho ana se wo bibi a pesa o kire wo mu a eno nso fine obetimi afre ebra ode nasem na si na fe ye do dia bekan Facebook message no abake or se fire ejetua to pa ewo ha enom Sapon Abramovic David I say thank you, Brother Philip, for your good submission. I always say you are a true citizen. Okay, Facebook messages and everyone. David, now kana.
I will say, yeah, asum amamu.
Aye,
asum.
Sure.
And then she
sure.
Send a bear. Adishia I won't mind no more. Ibidi. Timribia ebeto aba. Abino. Yere sa abino be yen she be ebe man ye won nei ye be free mu.
Right.
Sana wiase nyina ye ya bi modrechi. Ye mi se ho se niema ye de hyehye ye ho ama oman ma anya ho hare ye no. MPP ni NDC hwan ne boa oman ma no.
Okay.
Dinye se ye ne ye ka se ye pese na anu ade ye kwa ye sane aba. Ba Ghana for no dodo na ehunu se Yeah, na mribiara o man wo haw. Na se amanyofo no ba bedi so a mmene be yo abede te ye haw no so. Ti na me ne wo kasai. Mmene ne esese aban we yo eso bibi so ma bibi konanim. Nei, let's pick basic ones. My di kan ka kire say na health in Ghana ni bia wonya health insurance so mfa so. Obeka say MPP. 2. Se suku enye kwa emma mobro woni biara sebi oni bi kura entumi ne sikani ba nkotena suku dan ba akomu nsu ade MPP ne de bae from kindergarten to JHS3 yentua suku fees capitation grant president Kufo ne de bae yenu se nkwada bebre mobro wafo bebre sabi ba ko suku abawofo nya sika ma benidi ti awofo no de ne bedi na chi akwafum na bedo a bebo apisi a wadibi enunti president Kufo de bibi by friend school feeding and na me no wo say Ghana nkwada be di school feeding basic school ebro million du MPP ne de bae nipa school feeding am badwuma ma be no aduane nko abro pima duasam yinu 32,000 yamfa no nto ho nti ne o wakwada from day one or insurance from day one ura school mu a obenya aduane adi akura no nye ntoto usua de a ne wo ko secondary school a okọ ne kwa ye ya breso de akura no school atade house dress school cloth bibiara ebe ma obi akase ade we ntimi ba na ntimi anko school ne me kai say ekọ cabinet retreat 2024 around May na be agitation binom say school uniform de ma wo fonto na binom say da bi abanfa. Then president called on the education minister. So I'm sorry, no man, Mike. Cabinet retreat, regional chairman, regional secretaries, then all ministers, DC, nana pediasi. Now president bisa and say, school uniform no. What is the cost component? Ewo bill no. No, so Mr. President, and the whole year no krano is around 54 million. No, so what is the effect? Say school fee uniform no yentia. No, so ya wan kwada bebrea. Ne anibue bantino first nka akwara bi school uniform ti na opama o feel comfortable ko school but na akwara uniform ati na opama on feel comfortable to ompe school ko awofo no so ntumi nto the school uniform kurantino nkwara bi timi absent to school
right
president say if because of 54 million a child will sit at home we will keep adding it. I was there, not that I heard it. Then we were committed, we knew what we were doing on that side. The education from kindergarten to SHS MPP abayama nega na ni akwada bia wona somdua wo de be
David me da say
but you want to mention me fa all this me afa no sector by sector for insurance and some MPP beba no be yare no could delay 3 days be sorry ahomachi krom ha na 4 o'clock TECHIMAN office at near health insurance office baako ubedu 4 o'clock na queue
David yema afre for mremu at this point yeda asepa ne wadwen kire me ba jo number ne 0597994994 0597994994 yemfa ofre ni odika. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Painful.
Yes sir, we didn't baby akasa fi also me da se ma yenti o
first me da ma che first me ma Mr. David it's an excellent guy.
Okay.
Can I mistake it? You know, I said one dig it down. From religion to politicians.
Right.
Why was a school of excellence and go there?
This is Sompa
for his leg. He has not knowledge.
Okay.
Give him time to go and study there. So that you will get them. You see, the Palestine doesn't start anywhere. Now, if a judge is a Christian, the one who has committed is in the same church with him. So they will just be time playing up and down balls.
Yeah, that's it. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. Ubeti me afre now so ode aba. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. morning.
Udeni baby okasafi.
Bajo Fuseni na wa.
Me da se Fuseni ma minti o.
That's it. And upon we have a chairman for na ya bomba baso.
Right.
David Yankopon kan ho boy juma.
Amen.
Na kiame MC kwabna do me ma me MP le fuso jare me chana ma chama.
Me da se yenko.
Chama you know so ba bi obi anyame kan ho.
Right.
Minia.
Yes sir.
Me bra kasa bibri. Ni mo yan shano ade we nso o ma we mu. E be sere mi nia David. Ghana ha. MPP 8 years. Wabubo nyema bebre. Yeah, that's a Ghana for 2 or more Satina Kunyan. So, here and that by Ghana for 2 or
okay.
Some more personnel for 2 or my way. Then some who can yen na one that one a war so going to Numa 1 day. And your mamma bonnet. And what your mom one now possibility Ghana for 2 or better NDP amount and to a mamu.
Right.
Opa banya wa kun honi mu ase pa aye 2024 about we are it the nebra ya me pesa on sia say Ghana for say you mistake to MPP mapa wa bia because can for yata ya musa dia na tuna firi Ghana ha
yeah that say
so ya want to year you think some want to 3 years the nano mo opposition ya onni excuse bia mo da ma Ghana for nyema bo na akosoro no
yeah that say bebre yemfo bi wo good morning.
Good morning.
Me ba cha udeni baby okasa fi.
Ba cha me dase. Ba cha ma cha on ma cha fo namba to me frefi Nkoranza. Ba me ma gi kasenta.
Okay. Anti ma gi ma yinti wa no pay.
Yo. Ano pay na cha ti fo nyina. Na ma cha cha ma early da yo bia.
Okay.
Papa, cha na ko ma samsono. Yeah, that NDC for anonymous. I go for the bear one nation. I go for the bear one nation. What the Mumma Kustu? The eminent my nation said, what also money now, theatres. Oh, there was someone say, Oba, obedient school, the Amamma. I go for the bear and power with this. Okay, sir.
Sompa FM.
Right. Okay. Okay. Meda say antemage yenkana yinjabi krobidin de kajabi enti yenkana yinjabi. Okay, 0597994994. Ozu uremu a yebefo wadwe nkyere yebre na ka ketwa bi na utimi uremu a yebefa wo de ansa na yapon. Boaten John or say okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
Udeni baby akasafi.
Ache friend kuma AK Kopro.
Meda say Kopro ma enti o.
Nana, yam say papa ibai wa kan sembebre. Na nemba mi lubini yam pese me correction man.
Quick one yenko.
The president Kufo by no. Was school I call 3 years no, what they go 4 years. Okay, say we see school die a mao. When see school die, or what the pin yasi, and I done chim. Professor Mess by ena woma wo mutwe bomu na osan kura school no kama afi na President Kufuor we health insurance ni na President Professor Mess aplane so Kufuor ba no wadi mpre ho se wo ye okoye no health insurance
but say President Kufuor beja ayo obeja President Mills
one the three one more pay no someone one work and Professor Mercy so come.
Okay.
Na ya TV. Ha inti one be no national
Okay, sorry. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. I'm in for last call. Wadaruma mebre asun. Yeah, Joshua.
Chia Okana no.
O Joshua.
But the other person can get the cano, no quantity, no. Who shall boapa the other Bogana for. In fact, a so in the papa who shall never be brave. I am Amagana for a believing then who share electricity. We told them crowd with all light.
Right.
That's insurance. I'm on for size line. Every way in a bracket. In here, and you buy and then Tanyama waiting now 3 years of post. Bank, bank, how bank, in everything buy. Whatever one, I'm with the boy. The bank, and then I'm buy the other Ghana for. Ebeka nti media say anka ye di MPP saba baka anka no kwanso ano
okay
because ndi before am ba ye hu ade papa am ye boa Ghana for
ye da say ono so ne de ode bai na abusuafo enkomo yi enso ha da foforo ebese asere David Kwan na waba na ye di nkomo ye pon ano no Pedro wa ewo Madina Cruise was a fantastic show. Papa. Boateng John, or say, oh, why, please, good morning. I have listened to this man on radio several times. I really need him, pal. This is Prince. I am the tailoring guy near to King James Metals. Okay. Ken, sorry. This A.B.A. John. Oko party office, I think so, Behuno. And I mean, or say near King James Metals. Oh, okay, anyway, yeah, all right, okay. And the OPA ube to me, no. Philip Potter said, great show. Young fancy Hanum David. What's a media we are crana? Yampon 30 seconds, ye brazo.
Minim say, Mripum, you bet.
Me
penisa so bet me anya time my specific money because every week me bana ya yes animal na nyina ya tutu ye ho ti mesre se atiefo nyina ye mfa abotre amanyo sem your mind chichire
sure
me say ye be ye ni say obi so ye be ye ni say ense se de ntokwaba ne wunim se mo betumi ayo ne won krata mu ka de ntina ye se wodi obi atem ne ho de ya na ne mi chiri kura ne attack
right
ye ne de mesre me nuanu nyina se ye mfa brapa enko ye nim
right
me da se
menso me da se bebre abusuafo anamontentin bia wie abobo ano enenso hanom na ye de enkomo ne dwumadie ebesi me guest Yera David Boache Bono East Regional Secretary and PP yada no ase papa sanso na yada systematic press ase na yada ododo adamfo nana Kwame Owusufa asemche Shaggy yada na ase pa yada blada flip ne Abena Ataa Gyamfuwaah odi amono yada ono so ase wo nyina ka ho obi a contribution ene ye ka bo mu a yade dwumadie ebrewo yada yatiefo nso ase papa abusuafo na che se mekanisa me de si ochena fiada enti ochena no pa no Friday special ewo ho yebeba be kira dwen esua de na yaka agum ama bibia ye kama makanisa mawie no masi kwanzo me kofie makra bye bye.